Hello, 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 hello. How are we? How are we? I'm just going to go get a drink and then we're going to be live, so don't go anywhere. Liverpool Season 5? I can't believe we're on Season 5 already. Anyway, we'll be live in just 1 minute, guys. Okay, folks, how are we today? We're back. It's me, Jack. You're here as well. Good to see all your lovely faces in chat. Lots of you already waiting around. Obviously, I did tweet out the fact we would be going live. As I said fairly recently, I do want to get in a kind of schedule with streaming. I'm thinking kind of Tuesdays and Thursday nights and then maybe kind of Saturdays as well. But I need to work it out, you know. I'm really enjoying streaming at the moment. One thing that I've made the mistake of in the past is streaming too much and then getting burnt out. I don't want to let that happen today. And with this save, because I'm having a really good time streaming at the moment, so I'm trying to moderate it a little, but I really am enjoying this save too much. It's a problem because I want to keep playing the save, but I'm conscious that if I stream too much, I might get burnout. But we're just going to keep going with it. Hopefully you guys are all good today. In some good news, I can get a new PC. Can we have an ooh in the chat? There is a new PC going to be on its way in the next few weeks. I need to build it and order in all the parts, but I've been getting one spec'd up. I'm pretty excited. My current PC is just sat down to my right. Bless it. It's a little bit old now. You know, it's been going for 4 years, and it just doesn't really run any games on low. And it might open up some opportunities for a few other games to be streamed. But yeah, massive thank you to you guys who have been subscribing, donating, watching the YouTube videos. Kind of all the money that I've been kind of squirreling away has kind of slowly amassed up, and yeah, we're in a position now where I can get a better PC, which is hopefully going to help me out big time. There's still some other stuff I'd like to do. I'd like to get matching monitors. At the moment, you can't really see it. I've got 3 monitors on my desk. They're all different. It's not ideal. They don't really line up particularly well. But, yeah, we're just going to get straight into things. So looking at today's stream, I mean, you join us at a good time here if you're watching, because we're going to be starting off with the Champions League first knockout round. We then take on Manchester United in the EFL Cup final. And then you can see the rest of the team. Arsenal. Well, the rest of the games. Arsenal, top of the table Arsenal. We've got them very early on. So these 3 games, Zenit, United, Arsenal, really could define our season. We did lose to Man City. So since the last stream, if you missed kind of last stream, we did pretty well last time on stream. I think most people will agree. We started off with the game against Arsenal. We lost 2 games out of this massive run of fixtures. You can see I did play a few games off stream. The loss against Man City was a little bit annoying. I'm not going to lie. We lost 2-1. It was pretty poor. They probably deserved to win it upon reflection. We also beat Everton and Leicester. Leicester actually in this game. You can see Mason Holgate, former Evertonian. He was sent off in the first minute. He literally chopped someone down from kickoff and was sent off. Naughty boy. But anyway, we are going to get into the Champions League today. In terms of the team, I don't know. I think this is the team we're going to go with. I think this is going to go with... We're going to go with this team and see how we get on. Except from Pulisic, because I don't trust Pulisic. And we'll play Burrito, I think, out on the left. Do I want to play Burrito out on the left? I don't know if I do. I don't think I do. I've changed my mind. Although, I haven't really got the options in the centre of midfield, because you can see here Bogo and Livingston both not really ready to play. I need to work this out. I'm kind of prodded. I think we'll just bring Burrito into the team. I think that's the logical change. Obviously left-footed, really good kind of inside forward. Let's give him a run out. Anyway, hopefully you guys are all good today. We didn't make any real January transfers, so you guys, you might have missed January. Did anything happen? We literally didn't sign anyone in January, which is probably the first time it's ever happened. In fact, a few sales happened in January, but, I mean, only, well, were there any? No, there were just 2 loans out. It was a really boring January transfer window, but I'm pretty happy with the squad at this moment in time. Where is Bish Bash Bosh? He's down here. He's had a little bit of a rest, bless him. But I have been playing him in some of the games off stream, and he's been doing pretty well for us in terms of getting goals, the 18-year-old. I'm very, very excited about his kind of prospects going forward. But yeah, hopefully you guys are all good today. Obviously, if you've not been catching the VODs, maybe this is your first time watching the stream, welcome to Liverpool. We're going to be starting things off with the Champions League knockout stages. You join us here in Season 5. We've got a few really exciting young prospects, but I feel like when you look across at least the starting team, it's probably full of many familiar faces. It's very much a real kind of player starting 11, with the exception of Danny Burrito out on the right. But yeah, the rest of the team, Donnarumma, Bastoni and Dyer at the back. João Mario playing that regista role. We have Thiago Hernandez and Alexander-Arnold at either wing-back. Kante and Asensio in the middle. And then we've got a front three of them, Mbappe, Dele Alli and Burrito. So let's see how we get on. Let's see how we get on. You might be looking at my face thinking, Jack, what is that? What's that on your face? You probably can't even see it. I've got like a really weird sore on my face when I woke up this morning. I don't even know where it came from. Maybe I was attacked in the night. Maybe I have bed bugs. I mean, I know I don't have bed bugs because I literally slept in new bedding last night. Can I say, new bedding, oh my god. Like when you, everyone knows this, if you tumble dry your bedding and it's still like warm when you go to bed and you're like a little toasty, oh my, it's literally the best. If I was a millionaire, I'd pay to have like new bedding that's like freshly cleaned every single day and is still warm out of the tumble dryer. It's that good. It's that, like, honestly, it's so comfy. Anyway, while I rant along, Asensio scoring for us in this first knockout round of the Champions League. We are taking on Zenit. I do expect us to hammer them. And, yeah, hopefully we can get a good result. It's a good start. It's a good start here. I mean, we couldn't have asked for a better start. And Mbappe inside to Dele Alli. Asensio making the run. It's a relatively simple finish in the end for Asensio. I thought he might have taken it a little bit too far, but he took it away. It was lovely. How are we all doing today anyway, guys? How have your days been? You know, it's the start of the week, it's Monday. Have many people been watching E3? I was watching E3. Obviously, really exciting times. I feel like this is the most exciting time to be a gamer. Obviously, I know not everyone who watches me here on Twitch is a gamer. I know there's a lot of you guys who play Football Manager, and you only play Football Manager. If you don't know what E3 is, and I assume most people do know what E3 is, it's a big conference where basically all the big video game kind of players, they go out there and show what they've been working on. So it's kind of, I always find it interesting to see, but obviously this year, if you don't know, I work for Creative Assembly and I work on Total War. We had our game being shown off at PC Gamer Show, so that's really exciting to see. Kind of your game being featured on E3. It's kind of cool to be part of something like that and kind of see it, I guess, up in lights. You know, it makes it feel a little bit more real. And obviously, if you are a Total War fan, you might know that the release date was announced today, which is obviously even more exciting. So I've had a really good day. I feel like getting to see people being excited about a project you're working on is just a really rewarding feeling. Just a bit like this project here at Liverpool as we go 2-0 up, 2 away goals. Danny Burrito, 10th of the season, we're bossing them. They've had one shot in the first half. One shot. Oh, and also Life is Strange 2 prequel was announced yesterday. Life is Strange 2, if you know, well, it's not Life is Strange 2, is it? It's the Life is Strange prequel. There is a separate game that will be Life is Strange 2. If you've not played Life is Strange 1, go and Google it. Don't look at it and go, oh my gosh, you play as a schoolgirl, it's going to be terrible. I thought that, and I thought, I'll just give it a go. It sucked me in. It got me. I've got to be completely honest. It's probably my favourite games ever. It's so good. I don't even enjoy single-player games that much that are narratively driven, if I'm completely honest. I know that's kind of ironic. I say I don't like single-player games. I'm sat here playing Football Manager. But, no, Life is Strange for me is just one of my favourite games ever. It's so good. I love the fact there's people in my Twitch chat who have sat the same exams today, probably completely other ends of the English kind of country and of the UK, and yet they can just have a conversation about their business studies exam. Was it business? A-level business. See? A-level. Did anyone else do A-level business today? Discuss your answers. What did you put for question 4, guys? Let me know. Have you played Rocket League? I have played Rocket League. I actually streamed a little bit of it with Dr. Benji last week on his stream. I somehow got roped into playing it. I'm awful at it. It's not worth watching. But yes, I have done it before. Yo, Elliot Hall, dude. Thank you very much for subscribing. Can we get some love in the chat? Raise your Vidukas. I do appreciate it, Elliot. I know you are a long-term viewer here of all my content. People like you who have been around for years. I do greatly appreciate your support. It's good to see you guys kicking around. I don't see you too much in the chat, but yeah, it's great to know that there's people like you still around. As Mbappe scores again. I mean, he's inspired. I said that he scored it, and he won possession. He assisted Burrito. Burrito's loving it. Look, we're getting the Viduka raised in the chat. It's beautiful. That Mark Viduka might be the greatest thing I've ever done. So what did... I've not seen what Ubisoft announced there. I heard some people talking about a pirate game just before I came live. Is there any other super exciting things? I mean, if there's a Division 2, please let me know now, because I absolutely love the Division 1 for all its flaws. I don't expect there to be one announced this year, but I want to believe. Ubisoft, please make it happen. Right, let's not concede, though. 3-0 would be good. Okay, we've conceded. Shatov has scored against us. His name is literally Shatov. I mean, I don't know how to feel about that. We all remember when you got a little bit carried away playing Rocket League. If you've not seen that clip, I think it is on Twitch somewhere, the Rocket League where I get carried away clip. I mean, it's not a great goal, but it was a good goal. It was a great goal. I mean, I'm not going to pretend it wasn't. I might have got carried away, though. My neighbours might have got a bit annoyed with me. Danny Burrito for that never mind. No, I thought for the hat-trick. I thought, this is happening. He smashed it away. Beyond Good and Evil 2. Oh, nice. Were there any other games? Any other games that were announced? Shakhtar obviously tweets Gary Lineker. Can I just say, if you've ever tweeted Shaton whatever to Gary Lineker, like, go outside. Go outside. There's a beautiful world out there. You don't have to sit there replying to people saying shat on whatever. Burrito's just scored a hat-trick. I've just taken away his moment because I'm talking about people tweeting Gary Lineker. But he has got his hat-trick. It's a pretty quick hat-trick as well, actually. Was it 20 minutes? 22 minutes for the hat-trick. He's loving it. I'm loving it too. Danny Burrito, I almost didn't start you today. I'm glad I did. I mean, the front three's playing great. I'm going to take off Kante and bring in Bogo. Give him a bit of a run out. New Assassin's Creed gameplay. Was there some new stuff that wasn't shown on the Xbox, well, the Microsoft conference today? See, I've got to be honest. Like, I think the last Assassin's Creed I played was Assassin's Creed 2. Actually, that's a lie. I played a tiny bit of Black Flag just because one of my flatmates was a massive Assassin's Creed fan when I was at uni. Oh, Burrito's got 4. 4? He's like Arshavin against Liverpool, except we're doing it to a Russian team. It's beautiful. It's poetry. I'll never forget that time where Arshavin scored 4 against Liverpool, because prior to that game, they were talking about some of the pundits, and I turned to my dad and I said, I've not seen him do anything for Arsenal. He's rubbish. And then he scored 4 against Liverpool. It's not great. It's not great. Can we get another? Can we get 6? Can we get 6? I mean, I'm feeling a bit greedy here, but I want 6. We know 5-1 isn't a safe result, guys, don't we? We all know that's not safe. Burrito. Dele Alli. Oh, he could have scored. Yo, Taz, 23444. Thank you for the donation. Here's to another season where you don't bottle it again. Let's hope I don't bottle it. We've got the EFL Cup final coming up next. Can we get some love in the chat for Taz? Thank you very much, my man. Oh, Mario. Mario. You could have scored that. Could have scored that. Disappointing. I'm going to take off Mario, actually. He's a little bit tired, bless him. The only issue is I don't have actually a defensive midfielder to bring on. That's a problem. Yo, Wilson, a 565. $5 donation. Thank you very much, dude. Keep up the good work, Jack. Loving the streams. I'm glad you're enjoying them, mate. It's been great, as I said earlier. It's been really nice just to get in the rhythm of streaming again. Seeing a load of familiar faces come back. Seeing a lot of new faces as well. And obviously, I feel like we're having quite fun with this Liverpool save at the moment. It's been a turbulent few years. And I don't want to say we're going to bottle everything. But I feel like this could be our year. You know, I've got to try and be positive. But yeah, thank you very much, dude. I do greatly appreciate it. I'm glad you've been enjoying the streams. I should point out, guys, we are 10 subscribers away from another new emote. And I say that on top of the one new emote that I've got to come up with an idea for. So if you sat there thinking, I'm enjoying the stream, should I subscribe? Do it. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Do what Coutinho did then and shoot from range. Sometimes they go in. That doesn't make any sense as a reference point. But it was a sick goal, this. I've brought Coutinho on off the bench. He's unhappy with me. He wants to leave because I'm not giving him enough first team football. I mean, why aren't I playing him more? He's just scored a screamer. What if you get sent like Ben? Not going to happen. I'm not Ben. We're going to get 7 here. 7. I want it. Coutinho, finish it! Oh, he's missed a sitter. It could have been so many in this game. We've absolutely ripped them to shreds. Jack, have you tried a wave in Ireland? I actually mean save and not wave, but I like the idea of doing a... Oh my god. It's 7. It's a demolition job. Have I considered doing a save in Ireland or a similar country? I know I did do one in Gibraltar before. I feel like that was a bit of a one-off. Maybe in the future we'll do it again, but I don't feel like I'd ever be able to get to the same kind of scale as Gibraltar. But we did 7-1. I mean, do people want a... real question here for the subscribers. Do you want a trampoline emote? You know, any time there's a header that goes in, any time a player gets injured, any time I jump up and down, I don't know, get the trampoline in there. 7-1. 7-1. We find inspiration in Burrito. I think everyone finds inspiration in Burrito. Everyone finds inspiration in Burrito. Can the French team stop looking at our players though, please? We need a Bish Bash Bosch emote. That would be quite good. I feel like if Bosch becomes like a big goal scorer for us, that is on the cards. I feel like any goal he's involved in, I'm just going to say Bish Bash Bosch though. What's Hernandez's injury? Oh, he got suspension. Okay, that's fine. Burrito scores the most goals in a game for Liverpool. Have we really not had a player score 4 goals in a game in this save? That's a bit disappointing. I feel a bit bad for Bogo. Completed 100% of his passes. Told that he got room for improvement. I mean, how does he improve? He's completed 100% of his passes and he's been told to play better. I mean, I just think that's a bit harsh by the data analysis. Fidget spinner emote for penalties. See, these are all ideas that if more people subscribe, we can make happen. I did look to get a bottle emote, and it was going to be a water bottle where it's like the top of the bottle and then a suit. But you couldn't really make it out on the lower scale of Twitch kind of emotes, because obviously Twitch emotes are pretty small. And it didn't scale up that well, unfortunately. But that was one of my ideas, you know, to have an actual bottle like wearing a suit. Now, curiously, I noticed this earlier, I'm going to assume it's not have changed. Jack Livingston is considered our key player. I've not been playing him very much this year. I mean, should I be playing him more? Is he better than Kante? I mean, he's considered our key player. He's a wonder kid still. It's not like he's hit his potential, presumably, because he's still considered a wonder kid. I mean, is he that much better than Kante? I guess he is a little bit better than him, perhaps. I really like that decisions and determination. I mean, what do we think, folks? Maybe I should be playing him more. I've already removed him from the reserve team since I noticed that. But he's only 19. The Korean kid, you might have noticed actually, the Korean kid has become our hot prospect. Now, our hot prospects rotated a few times, which makes me think we have a few really good players. And the game just doesn't know which is the best. So, the Korean kid's doing pretty well. He's not scored a hell of a lot, but he's playing regular first-team football at least. The under-23s, you know, we're looking pretty good as well. We've got a few players with potential. Luis Fabiano. Marcos Enrique, you know, looks like he can maybe do something the left wing back. Alan Butler, of course. Probably the best English talent we've got in our youth team. I mean, look at his hair. He's loving it. Maybe I should go for the Butler haircut. Maybe that's what I should do. There's a Moise Kean out on loan. I mean, look at him. Second year in a row he's gone on loan to Fiorentina. He's already having a better year than last year in terms of goals returned. His assists hasn't been quite as good, to be fair. But, I mean, look at him. Look at, when's his contract expiring? 2 years, right, give him a new contract. He's not sure. How much do you want for a new contract, mate? Because you're on like 20 grand at the moment. I'm willing to give you like 60. He's going to ask for like 80 and it's going to make me really sad, but I'll probably end up paying it anyway. Oh, okay. Okay, he's being reasonable. I like it. I think we can thrash out an agreement, Keane, between us. Rotation, though. But backup, mate. Okay, you do want to be... I respect, you know, you don't want to be a backup. You don't want to be left being forgotten about. But I am going to need you to put the optional 3-year extension clause in your contract because I want you locked down for long term. Thank you, mate. He's lovely. Lovely, this guy. I love it when an agent is just compliant. You know, some agents, they throw a hissy fit. Some, they're just lovely to me. Hey, Alpha Jazz. Living these regular streams, I actually start my own road to glory in my local team from the same tier as Hereford. I'm in the Championship playoffs in 2028. Wish me luck. Good luck, dude. Also got my last GCSE maths exam tomorrow. Fingers crossed for a decent paper. Keep banging the work from one Jack to another. Jack is a really common name. But at my work, there's no one else with the name Jack. It's kind of weird. I'm going to put my mic closer to me. It's probably a little bit better. But yeah, when I was at school, I had 3 other people other than me called Jacks. There were 4 of us. At work, there's not many Jacks. It's a name that's taken over everywhere. Hey, Emma Rainbows, what's going up? How long have you been streaming? We've been streaming for 23 minutes. If you've missed the first game, we beat Zenit 7-1. Can we get an ooh in the chat? Come on, ooh. Come on, make it happen. Make it happen. I mean, 7-1. And we're about to go into the EFL Cup final and probably bottle it. So that's something. The hat is here. Don't you worry. The hat is waiting. It's staring at me. But yeah, Liverpool v United. Diego Costa the threat. I mean, I want to slaughter them. I've got to be honest. We have struggled against United. We have struggled against them. There's lots of oohs in the chats. The oohs have really come out in force there. I'm impressed, guys. That's what I want to see. Viewer participation. I think it's worth starting now, Badger. There's a few... I don't know if there's any summer transfer update database yet, but I feel like this is one of the fun times to start where you can kind of shape the team on like a summer transfer update. Jack, what's the story behind the emote? This one, and then the emote. Right, so if people don't know who Curry Dog is, I hope loads of people are going to be like, I know who Curry Dog is. If you did know who Curry Dog is, please write, I know who Curry Dog is. But essentially, it would have been the start of FM14 now, so about 3.5 years ago. Is that really how long? It can't be 3.5 years ago, can it? It is. That's scary. So about 3.5 years ago, I used to stream really regularly. I was a student. I had nothing better to do in my life, so we just streamed all day, every day, especially during the FM14 beta. And I had a Wolverhampton Wanderers save where we had a player called Connor Curry. And at the same time, so I should explain, Connor Curry was a really good player. We were managing Wolves. We were in the Championship and we were in mid-table, and Connor Curry came in. And he started scoring loads of goals and actually got us to the playoffs. And at the same time, there's kind of an in-joke that I'd constantly rotate around cute animal pictures because I didn't have a webcam at the time. So there used to be cute animal pictures in the corner, and kind of the joke was that, you know, when you're really stressed out and annoyed at FM, you can tune into the stream, look at the cute pictures, and they'll just help you feel better. Now, there was one dog called, well, it didn't have a name at the time, it was just a dog, but it seemed like whenever the dog was up, Connor Curry scored, and loads of people in the chat started referring to the dog as Curry Dog. And so Curry Dog was kind of born, and he became this little mascot in the stream where he basically just... We didn't rotate animals anymore. It was always Curry Dog in the bottom corner. It's just this really happy-looking puppy. I was about to say pupper, and then I changed it to puppy, and neither came out. But yeah, so that's why we have the dog. That is Curry Dog the dog. He does it. Obviously, my face now takes over the stream. I mean, some people probably want Jack out and Curry Dog in at this point. But yeah, that is the story behind the dog emote. It's a bit of a random story, really. Anyway, we have a big game today. Kante's not been that great in the last few games, so I'm going to drop him. I'm kind of happy with the rest of the team. It's the EFL Cup final. Right. We won this in my first season off stream. The only silverware we've won on stream is the FA Cup. Does that count? I'll let you decide. If they rotated their team here, they're playing this Diaz kid. How does he compare to Bosch? Who is better, Bosch or Diaz? Get wrecked, son. Get apps. I mean, they're rotating their team. They're not taking this seriously. Lambert as well. They've got a few players, obviously. Odegaard, Mkhitaryan, Pogba, Verratti. That's a bit serious. I think their back four is probably serious as well. But Diaz and Lambert, I mean, maybe they'll be the weak links. Maybe United's finishing isn't going to be so good today. I fancy us. Anyway, let's see how we get on. I'm going with the exact same team we played against Zenit, with the exception of I've taken Kante off and brought Bogo on. Eddie Perez is out on loan at Gladbach at the moment. There are a few player instructions with this tactic. If you want to download this tactic, look at it for yourself in-game. If you put in !tactic, you'll be able to see it. So !tactic, and yeah, it'll link you to the Steam Workshop where you can download the tactic, take a look at it in-game, look at some of the instructions. But yeah, let's see how we get on today. I mean, I said he could be a weak link, didn't I? Alright, let me get it on. I've said he's the weak link, and now he's going to score like a hat-trick. I know how this works. The game knows. Football Manager, you know, they hire out little cool people, and they listen in. They can hear you. It's like Smurfs. They're like listening on the other end of the phone. You know, your microphone gets tapped up by Football Manager, and they just do whatever you say. They against you. It's a big conspiracy. People think I'm crazy. I've turned up at Sports Interactive's office with banners out protesting against the Smurfs that they use to listen in. People think I'm serious. You might think I'm a conspiracy nut job. Like, you hear stuff about the Earth being flat, you know, inside jobs of certain terrorist attacks. No. The real conspiracy theory is the fact that Football Manager's always listening to you. They know what you're thinking. They know what you're doing. I mean, this has been a really crap final. Dele Alli, what's happened? What's happened? Right, boys, show me something else. Show me something else. Dele Alli's been awful. He's been awful. Let's change it up. I'm going to bring in Livingston to play box-to-box. Bogo moves to attacking midfielder. Asensio plays down the middle. Let's see how we get on anyway. Let's see how we go on. Boys, real talk right now. I don't want to wear this hat this stream that much. But this is a big game for us, and I need a big performance from you. So I'm asking you, as your manager, to go out there and make the difference. It's now Asensio's having a bad game. Is this just destined to happen to whoever we play attacking midfielder? Right, Coutinho, get out there, son. Barrio's not the greatest game in the world. I kind of want to hold on to our last sub for now. But I might need to change things up here. And I don't really want to play Coutinho as an attacker. Right. Let's see what we can do. Livingston. Mbappe. Dispossessed by Jones. Bastoni, what are you doing? I'm always paranoid that the players are going to screw up. I'm serious as a guy wearing a woolly hat in the summer. Look, don't judge, okay? I am serious. Don't let him score again. Great save, Donnarumma. That's what I want to see. Okay, let's try something here. Danny Burrito and Mbappe playing up top together. Tap him, boys. The dream team. We've got to go for this more. I've not really got a choice in the matter. Right, come on, boys. 10 minutes left. We'll do a touch time team talk. These never make a difference. If this one makes a difference, I will always use them when I remember. So never. But I'll always use them when I remember. Come on, boys. Come on. Coutinho, Mbappe, Burrito's up ahead. Don't shoot, you greedy, greedy bastard. What are you doing? Pardon my French. Mbappe, more like Mcrappe, am I right? That's so sad. Don't let Pogba cross it in. Counter now. Never mind. Come on, pressure. I mean, it's not great pressure if we're being completely honest, chaps. It's over. I want to take off the hat and slam it in the ground. I mean, the first bottle of today's stream is now. I mean, I didn't want the EFL Cup final anyway. The board didn't even care about it. Nah, not me. Not me. I didn't care about this. Oh, Diaz, yeah, they're playing a weakened team. Oh, we've bottled it. The hat's in the chat. The hat's in the chat. It's Tin Pot. I'd rather win the LDV Vans Trophy or whatever it's called, the Checkatrade Trophy, than this. Speaking of which, I think our under-23s might actually be able to win that. I think we were in the semi-final. Let's check. What are they doing? How are we getting on under-23s? Oh, they lost in the semi-final to Mansfield. Well, I was getting my hopes up for silverware, boys. I mean, we're doing well in the Under-18s Cup, and in the Under-19s Champions Cup we're doing well too. I thought we were actually going to win the Checkatrade Trophy this year with our Under-23s. I thought that was our year. I'm not upset, boys. I'm not upset, and I'm not salty. At least Bosch got Young Player of the Month, right? I mean, maybe he should be in the first team more. His off the ball's gone up, right? Oh no, it hasn't. It has actually. It's gone up a little bit. Not as much as I thought. Do I play FIFA? I play a little bit. Jack, Liverpool have been linked with Josh King. What do you think about it? I think it kind of makes sense as a signing. Obviously, Liverpool, I think one thing we've lacked is pace out wide. My question would be, obviously, Josh King has pace. My question would be, does he have the quality to play in the Champions League? So our South Korean youngster, he signed a new contract. It's got the optional 3-year extension. Everyone's a winner. I'm happy. You should all be happy too. I mean, he still looks very, very good, this guy. I saw some people commenting before saying, oh, he hasn't really developed. He has definitely developed. He's definitely developed. We did lose to United upside down Xbox, and we may have conceded 2 goals to one of the players who I specifically said was a weak link. So it went well. Kruger got man of the match. That's good stuff. Hey Sparrow, what's going on, dude? How are you doing today? I should be thinking about spending more of our transfer budget because we are sat on £76 million. I was looking at the most valuable players in the world. It's worth noting, Bernardes, who we sold, obviously it's Bernachetti, for anyone who doesn't know. That's not how you say his name either. We sold him for £89 million. In the last 2 years, since then, he's played 21 games for them. Has he had injuries, or are they just not playing him? I mean, they're literally just not playing him. I mean, that's a shame. It's a shame that they spent £89 million on him and he's done nothing. Ha! Suckers. I was thinking, Hobbsy, about kind of, trying for a son. Because I know I was checking when Regen Day was this year. And it's going to be, I think, the day of the Arsenal game. I think it's on March 6th. But our current manager, he's aged 27. So it's going to be 8 years before we can try for a son. So one option that we might have is to add a new manager, retire this manager and just take over Liverpool with that manager. But obviously that would be a bit crappy because we'd lose all the relationship stuff we have with our players. We do have the in-game editor on this save. I've not used it. I can show you that in the game status screen. But we could edit our manager's age, maybe. I feel like people might get a bit annoyed by that because then obviously people will be like, oh my gosh. What do you call it? You've used the editor, etc. But that's something we could maybe do, and then maybe we could adjust the potential of the son as well, and just try and make him as good as he can be. I feel like that would rub some people up the wrong way. But I feel like after Jamie the Space, like trying for a son, it's a lot of effort to go through for a player who's probably going to end up being crap. I'm just so sad. I'm just salty still. I'm still salty about Jamie the Space. What can I say? Still salty. Forever salty. Ah, that's not very good. Penalty loss. We missed a lot of who didn't take the fidget spinner? Who forgot the fidget spinner when we were meant to pack it? Heartbreak. I mean, do people want me to use the editor and then sit for the entirety of this stream? Refreshing for a son. Because we could do that. But I will warn you, I'm not going to be staying up super late tonight, but we could do it for a few hours. I will probably go insane. Right, Donnarumma. Cheer him up, mate. He's dropped it. Excellent. Arsenal next is a big game for us. Most people are like, do it. Is it actually going to be that fun? Is it actually good? The thing is, if I'm gonna go for a son, I do have to use the in-game editor, and are people okay with that? Because I feel like that will rub some people up the wrong way, even if I tell you guys I've done it. I'll do a straw poll, guys. Bear with me. I know for some people they'll be like, nah, don't do it. Try for son, change manager's age using in-game editor. Question mark. Yes. Go. Right, here's a straw poll. That's it. People think it's fun until I do it. I've saved now because I know intakes them tomorrow. have no idea what people are going to vote here. See, it's fairly split. I would want a 67% majority for yes to do it. To be clear. I mean, the other option is we just wait for another 8 seasons, but I don't know if we'll get another 8 seasons out of Liverpool. I would like to think we will. That could be a while. So I'll put the link in the chat again. Get a vote in. It seems like most people are saying no, which I completely understand. We are at our youth intake anyway now. I mean, he looks quite good. But if people want me to go for some, we can do it. But I would want a 67%. I would want a 67% majority for yes. Either that or we're stuck with this lot. God help me. God help me. We're not be shooting until super late tonight, Wilson. Probably an hour and a half, maybe another 2 hours. I've got work in the morning. Right, I'm going to give you guys a few more seconds to vote in the poll. Yo! Can we get some love in the chat for the real Leo Fernando? Thank you very much for subscribing, dude. Glad you enjoyed the stream. Get some sub hype in there. Raise your Vidukas. I mean, there isn't a majority here, boys. I hate to say it. Oh, no, we're still at 62% for yes, 38 for no, and that's not high enough. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going to start hunting for regens. Because this is our intake. Who's this guy? Noir! Is that how you say his name? I don't know. He's pretty good. He's not going to want to come from Everton though to Liverpool. Your manager has to be 35 to get a son. 123 votes so far. I'll give you guys a little bit more time to get in votes. I'm not that fussed about them to load back one day if it does change. But it seems like most people are kind of happy just playing how we're playing, which I completely respect and understand. As I said, it's kind of something I thought about in my head. The only other alternative I can think of would be to retire my manager and add a new manager at Liverpool who's 35. Which would be a bit crap because you lose all the manager history and stuff. And as much as I don't really want to use the in-game editor, I'd almost rather do that than like lose my manager from that. Obviously, I've spent like 5 seasons building up. Sheffield United have been getting some really good regens on this save. Was that where Butler came from originally? It was. Alan Butler, originally from Sheffield. I do appreciate that, Leo. Hopefully the exams have been going okay, despite how stressful they are. Alright, let's refresh the results. See, it's not changed. I'm gonna stick with what we've got here, boys. Maybe we'll do it next season. You know, if we win everything, then there's a bit more of a perhaps an incentive. I assume there's not a way to age myself suddenly. Just fine his wages every single week, Jub, and train him to play in goal or at sweeper. That's what I'd do. If a player pisses me off, you know what he's doing? He's learning to play sweeper. Doesn't seem like there's that many great English players here. Ryan Clark. I mean, there must be a hidden gem. There's always one hidden gem. There's got to be one. Kieran Hay? No. Asa Stair? Is there anyone with the last name Curry? Sean Curry. You're not the real Curry. Not the real Curry. I just want Conor Curry back. How can I get a job as a game tester? Apply to lots and lots of jobs and hope that you can stand out. He's not bad. I'll be honest, just going through these regens, I mean, you're quite good. I'd say there's a lot of players here I'm not massive fans of. Can we have a second referendum? That's quite funny. We got a soft Brexit, Tobias. So, work permits are easier to get, but you can only have 16 foreign players in your team. Which I feel like is quite a good Brexit. There's no players really standing out here, boys. I feel like this has been a really crappy year for British regens. There's got to be one good one. I might not even know they're good until I've got them scouted and I see the potential. I mean, he's good, but he plays for United, so he's never going to want to come to me. Morgan Kitchen. I mean, it's a great last name. So guys, I'll just put the straw poll in the chat once more. So we have the option, guys, to use the in-game editor, which I do have enabled. I've not used it on this saver tool. But we do have the option to use it to edit my manager's age to be 35 and then repeatedly reload on regen day to try for a son. Now, obviously, I can't guarantee it's going to be particularly entertaining me repeatedly reload for a day. I mean, it might be a slow descent into insanity for me. But, yeah, there's a straw poll there. Vote in it. Obviously, if you're not a fan of the in-game editor, I completely understand that. As I've said, you know, we need a 67% majority to yes for me to do it. Which I think is fair enough. But the option is there still. John O'Shea, we looked at you last year. You didn't look very good. Why do I not have a scout report on you? Did I not scout you last year? I remember him because of his name. I'm going to be honest, I'm underwhelmed. There is literally no one who's standing out to me as being a good player. Craig Tanner, did I look at him? Where was he? Craig Tanner, where were you? I'll search him. Going for AFC Wimbledon? Oh. I'm confused. Was there another player called Craig Tanner? Was there two Craig Tanners? My brain can't handle it. Alright, let me refresh the results. See, it is at 65% yes now. I'm going to give you guys the cut-off point of... I'm going to set a timer on my phone. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to get a vote in if you've not got one in yet. As I said, if it is at... if it is at 67% or more, then we'll do it. If it's not, we'll just continue with what we've got here, which is not a lot, really. I've got to be completely honest. I'm really underwhelmed. So you've got 2 minutes. You've now got 1 minute and 45 seconds. If you've not got your vote in, your vote does matter. You know, this isn't like a general election where your vote might not make a difference. Your vote literally will make a difference with this. So far we've had, wow, as I last time I refreshed it, 160 people have had their say. Make that 167. For you last minute voters coming in. It's like Brexit, isn't it, this? If you're British in the chat and you're sat thinking, I've had enough of these votes, I'm sorry. I am sorry. I mean, I assume you can edit your manager's age. I've not actually tried it. So I genuinely don't know. I mean, you must be able to edit your manager's age. There's so many other things that seem to be editable. This has been a really, really crap intake. I literally don't think there's any players who stand out to me. Right, you've got 45 seconds. Post-voting stress disorder. These players are rubbish. Literally, I'm just kind of scanning through them. They look crap. There's like none that I'd sign. Right, you got 10 seconds. 10. I'm not doing it. Doing the countdown in the chat. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop cooking. Right, refresh the results. It's at 66.49. 66.49. I mean, I'm going to refresh it once more. It's not changed. I don't know how many more votes would have made a difference if they'd been yes. But, I mean, the other option is that we don't use the editor and we do just add a new manager and retire this one. I wonder if I could retire... I mean, the thing is, because it's right before the Arsenal game and it's such a key point in the season, removing the manager and adding a new one is going to be really, really crappy for, like, morale and stuff. Is it at 67%? I mean, it is technically now at 67%. Get the DUP for a coalition. It is at 67%. Do we add a son? Sorry, do we add a new manager? Is that the better solution here? Is that the lesser evil? I guess what I can do is actually, if we don't get a son, then we'll just keep playing. What was this save? March 5th. The other option is that we do retire the manager at the end of next season. Most people just say just use the editor. The DP say yes as long as your son's Irish. Right. Let's just check. I mean, I assume you can edit your manager's age. The other option is just to add in a new manager, but obviously that would cause some problems. So you can just change your manager's age here. So just change it to like 85. That's not even old enough. I'll make it 80. The issue is, maybe this doesn't actually work, this changing. Maybe this doesn't change the flag in the game to think that you're old enough. The thing is now, look, if I turn off the editor, there's just it greyed out forever and it'll haunt me. And people will just ask questions. They'll be like, why is it greyed out? Why is it there, Jack? Why does it say in game status? Yes. Why? It's true. It is my save. We can do what we want. It's true. Right. I think it's one continue and then... I think the next continue will be the generation. I will warn you, I could be about to go clinically insane as I repeatedly refresh trying to get a son. I'm going to take a screenshot of the chat and I'm just going to be like, this is what everyone in the chat said at the time. Right, so we continue once. Okay, that wasn't enough continues. What I will do quickly is I'll show you the players that we have now and their potential. So if any of these become world beaters, which I hope some of them will, people can go, you edited their PAs. These were the best players. Okay? Screenshot it. Save it in your memory. Bake it in. And the same for these guys here. Right, there you go. Anyway. I'm going to keep saving and hitting continue once until we get to the one before. This hat's really hot. I'm taking off the hat. I'm sorry. Hashtag work the editor. Genius. I just realised, have we just been saving over my own save games? Yes, I don't even have the same game. I don't even have the save game now before I use the editor. Well, that's not very clever. Okay, guys, we got to a World Cup final with Sheffield FC. Right, I'm going to hit cancel here. Okay, that went forward one day. It begins. It begins. I mean, his name's Honeyball. His name is Honeyball, right? Don't save. So we are trying for a son, if you don't know. We are trying for a son. I'm going to write trying for a baby. as the title of the stream. People are going to be confused by that. In a day, you aged 11 years. I faked my birth certificates, guys. Right. We need a son. This could take a while, I warn you. There is a very, very slim chance of me actually getting the son. I think it's one continue before I hit save, actually. So if you don't know, in Football Manager, there is like a 1 in ridiculously small chance that you will get a son every youth intake when your manager's over the age of 35. So what we've done here is we've saved just before the intake day. And we are repeatedly continuing forward one day, then reloading it if the son doesn't appear. I have just used the in-game editor to change my manager's age, so I'm old enough. See you later, Wilson. Jack tries for a baby, not suitable for work. Right. I mean, the game against Arsenal is a big game, but it can wait, because we need to have a child. I mean, what are the odds that we just get a child who's a world beater like this time? A man can dream, right? I mean, we all know what happened with Jamie the Space. Just rename a player. That's quite good. I don't see a spaceman there. I mean, there is a chance that in editing the manager's age, it hasn't actually like hit the flag correctly for how old the manager needs to be. I assume it has. There's no reason why it shouldn't. I don't think you can edit the players' relationships in the in-game editor. I feel like if you did, it's just not the same. It'd be like adopting. Not that there's anything wrong with adopting, but it'd be like adopting without admitting that you've adopted. And just pretend it's your own kid. Jamie the Space was an England international. You're correct. Never forget Jamie. Look at all these sick players. Oh, he's literally better than any player I've had in any intake. Anyway, he's gone now forever. See you later, Michael Ross. The worst thing is, the longer I do this, the more tired I'm going to get. And then one day I'm going to miss the sun appearing and everyone's going to go, Jack, the sun appeared. What have I made of this year's E3 so far? Pretty good. I feel like as an Xbox One owner who's also kind of primarily a PC gamer and also has a Switch, I don't feel like Microsoft gave me much of a reason to kind of play more Xbox One stuff. It's kind of so many, games off the PC platform just coming to Xbox One. So I was a little underwhelmed in that regard. No, son. So if you're just tuning in, I can't guarantee this is going to be the most entertaining stream. So if you've got any questions, in the chat, feel free to fire them away. We'll be answering them. Minecraft in 4K. I mean, 4K Minecraft is what everyone has asked for. So I'm going to be shooting for about probably another hour, maybe 2 hours. There's no other space there. What do we think? We should have a sweepstake on who we think the son's first name's going to be is. What do we think the first name of the son's going to be? Donald? Michael? I mean, if it's Donald, he can be released. Same if it's Trump. Jack. I mean, if it was Jack, that would be quite fitting, wouldn't it? I've got a question, actually, for you guys in chat. Now, you're not necessarily the people who I should really be asking this question to. I feel like content creators would be the better kind of people to be asking. But I want to ask you anyway. So, I'm meeting up with some guys at Football Manager in the not-so-distant future to talk about what the community think Football Manager could be doing differently, for FM18 versus what they do right now. So that's in terms of social media stuff, in terms of the content they share. So I'm curious to know from you guys. Obviously, a lot of you guys, you're not necessarily content creators. You're a lot more kind of people who watch content and like kind of absorb content in. I'm curious to know, what do you guys think Football Manager could be doing better as a whole? Just want to get some ideas if there's any common threads here that people kind of agree with. Right, the space. It's going to happen. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling lucky. They are indeed pie-eating player. Unfortunately, it's been a situation where I'm employed by Sega, who obviously also publish Football Manager. So it's the same. It's the same teams. It's how I ended up on Total War. Is because I worked on Football Manager. Saying support content creators more isn't really like an answer. Like, how do you think they could support content creators more? I mean, I've said that I think we're going to get some really quickly. It's not going to happen now. Put Sonic in FM. So, just to be clear, I'm not asking for what they can change about the game itself. I'm asking what they could change about what they do on social media. I also want to mention, sorry, I missed who it was. It was Upside Down Xbox saying about how they could relate more to real world football. Obviously, one of the problems that Sports Interactive have is the fact that the Premier League isn't licensed, so they can't really do that stuff with the Premier League teams. I mean, they could maybe do it with the leagues they have licensed, but obviously there's a few problems with doing it for what do you call it? For doing it for you know, the Premier League, which is a league they don't have licensed. See you later, Giggsy. Thanks for watching the stream, dude. I should also point out, give you the answer, keep miles away from social media isn't an answer for how they can support the community better in terms of content creators. So one of the problems they have with not being able to promote YouTubers right now is the fact that we're all using licensed content. So obviously if you watch YouTube, you're very much aware, most people have like logo packs and badge packs and stuff. And Football Magic can't be seen to be endorsing those kind of different things. I have seen Loki's video on it, and whilst he brings up some reasonable points, there's also, you know, stuff like saying, oh, copyright doesn't matter. It really does matter. It's a massive, massive problem that Football Magic have to kind of scoot around. FIFA pay so much money every year for the licenses, for the exclusivities. It is problematic. Yo, can we get some love in the chat for the Dark Elf 94 for subscribing? Show him some love. I mean, I've assumed your gender. I hope you're male. If you're not, I apologise. Show some love, though. Let's raise some Vidukas there. Are we going to get a son tonight? There's the question for you, chat. Is it going to happen tonight? Do we think it's possible? What do we think? Yeah, but FM isn't competing with FIFA. It's not about them competing with one another. It's about the fact that FIFA are spending millions of pounds for the licenses. And Football Manager would have to pay a lot of money to get them, and so they can't be seen to promote that other stuff. I do think Football Manager could be more transparent about what they can and can't share. I think that would maybe change people's attitudes a little bit more. I also think there's stuff they could still promote. So obviously there's an issue with promoting custom databases in the sense that they get a load of leagues licensed. They can't actually share the content if the leagues that are licensed are edited as part of like the editor data, or if it's real teams been moved around. There's kind of complications there. So for example with the race, they weren't able to promote that as a series despite the fact MLS is licensed because I was adding a club in and taking one out. But I think there's other content like Debski's hair packs, you know, for regions, that kind of stuff, which really should be kind of shared around. Stuff that doesn't infringe on copyright in the same way, you know, fictional databases. I assume stuff like kind of changes to the World Cup format, that kind of stuff wouldn't be a problem if it's kind of a fictional tournament being added. You know, the Steam Workshop was this kind of big thing. It was kind of something that a lot of fan sites feared would kill off, you know, the download side of their websites, and it really hasn't. It's a really kind of good resource, the what you call it, the Steam Workshop that not really many people are using. Yeah, but the reason that they share those Watco is because FM pay for them. I mean, Football Manager are already treading a fine line in some ways, I guess you could argue, in the sense that they make it so easy to add in all the unlicensed stuff. I'm sure if the Premier League and the relevant license holders of certain leagues really wanted to, they could really shut them down. It's kind of one of those things where it kind of exists and everyone knows it exists, but it's not a problem because they don't kind of advertise it as such. Or as soon as you start kind of promoting kind of YouTubers or just blog posters who are using unlicensed kits and such, that's suddenly a massive legal shitstorm that you've got to deal with potentially, and a lot of fines. I mean, we've seen like with the Brazilian league how the licenses were lost for them recently. Licenses are a really complicated thing. If I've missed a sun, I'm going to be annoyed with myself. See, Football Manager did have streaming built into the game on Twitch, and no one used it. That's the sad reality of it. Football Manager is in a really kind of odd situation in the sense that they really market it as more of a sports product. You look at it, it's not a game that appears at loads of gaming conventions. It's not really a game that appeals to that many gamers. I know some people go, oh, it's a game for gamers. Football Manager, in reality, a large amount, I'm talking kind of 40+% of the people who play Football Manager on Steam don't own any other game on Steam. They're not your gamers, they're your sports fans and football fans. It's a massive proportion of people who play this game who aren't gamers. So that kind of, stuff like YouTube to them probably seems like a really odd concept, the idea of watching someone play a game on YouTube. And that definitely affects kind of Football Manager's approach to how they market the game, because they can't really market it like, a traditional video game in that sense. I do think Football Manager has a potential market to kind of go in as kind of a role-play game or maybe as a strategy game. And there's certainly a lot of people who pick up Football Manager, who are strategy fans who kind of just give it a chance. But I think people grossly underestimate or overestimate, just how big or much of a proportion is kind of like them. I mean, I assume if you're here watching on Twitch, you're probably a bit of a gaming fan in some regard. You see Football Manager being one of the most played games on Steam. There's a reason why it isn't also one of the most watched games on YouTube and Twitch. It's just kind of the reality of it, really. I would like to see Football Manager do more where they kind of invite content creators over. I feel like there was a thing, it must have been FM14. There was a day where they invited loads of fan sites down for the day to look around the studio and stuff. And that was a really cool opportunity. And I think like stuff like that makes people feel more appreciated and more inclined to kind of, continue to produce content for the community. It's tricky for Football Manager because, there's so many things you could do differently. Kind of, a lot of video games, their marketing budget goes on turning up at E3, paying for a slot for us, to be on stage or to have a booth somewhere. For Football Manager, their budget goes on paying Sky Sports to have Transfer Deadline Day sponsored by Football Manager. Football Manager is a tricky one. Anyway, if you're just coming into stream, the question I was asking was, what do you think Football Manager could do better with the community? I don't know if what I've just said there kind of sheds any more light on things for people who maybe have questions or feel like they can be doing more. I should point out, I'm not speaking on behalf of Sports Interactive here or Sega or anyone. This is just kind of partially my opinion, partially stuff that I kind of feel like I have a little bit of an insight on, considering obviously I've worked with Sports Interactive in the past. I do work for a video game studio in the marketing department, so I do understand video game marketing specifically, which is a very different beast to a lot of other kind of games. If you get an Edu Perez, I think you should stop. That would be quite good. So I should just point out for people coming in, what you're watching is we're trying for a son. So if your manager's over the age of 35 and you what do you call it, and you reload the game on Regen Day, there's a very slim chance you'll get a sun generating the club. So that's why you're seeing me repeatedly save, reload, or rather load, continue one day, load, continue one day. We have used the in-game editor to change my manager's age because my manager's age was only 27. Some people were like, yeah, change the manager's age with the editor. We did a straw poll vote. Most people voted in favour of it, which is fair enough. I definitely think there's room for Football Manager to do more outreach. I think that's one thing they could do differently and take a hint from other video games. But as I said, I feel like a big focus of Football Manager has been kind of marketing it as a sports product rather than as a video game, which is completely understandable, but I do feel like there might be a bit of an untapped niche there to try and get people who aren't football fans to play Football Manager. So I'm mentioning like Quill18 is a good example of that. You know, whether or not that's a big enough niche, I think one of the big issues is actually the barrier to entry, the fact there isn't kind of any kind of real useful guides out there that are kind of, this is how you play the game. And it's kind of tricky because it's the kind of thing that Sports Interactive could probably do really, really well, but you've always got to be hesitant of how much you reveal about kind of how the game works and such. And obviously you don't want to overcomplicate it either. Unfortunately, my Football Manager is installed on an SSD here, so we are actually kind of loading and continuing reasonably quickly. My current team view isn't available to download anywhere, but I can make it available. I actually had someone tweet me recently, you know, asking about it too. I've gotten rid of any amazing regens yet. There was one regen we... Oh, what? Sorry, when we're refreshing. I think there has been a few good ones. There's a really good goalkeeper. I didn't do business at school, actually. My background is in digital design. But I've kind of moved over into... I'm a marketing artist now, but as part of that, obviously help with marketing campaigns and stuff. What are the odds on a Wonder Kid son? Like, very slim. I mean, we can dream, right? We can dream. So one should really be monitoring how quickly I can reload the game and continue. I'll probably do one a minute. Do we reckon? One a minute? I think it'd be cool to do more kind of, not necessarily behind the scenes stuff, but kind of have content creators over doing videos with them. I think they could also look at FIFA in terms of how they utilise content creators to build up hype before the game's out. Obviously, there was a big... quite a lot of criticism for FM17 in terms of lack of advertising before the game came out and before the game was announced. And what people have to realise is that with Football Manager, there are people who will buy the game regardless of what information's out there. Obviously, they did the really nice pre-order incentive for, you know, people who already own the game. They could get it a little bit cheaper if they pre-ordered, but that was before there was any information out. I think what you've got to consider is the people who play Football Manager, the people who pre-order Football Manager, probably are people who are going to buy it anyway. You know, they don't need to be told what's going to be in the game. They're going to buy it regardless. And so if you're a video game studio, does it make sense to spend all your marketing budget before the game's announced, before you've announced any features, if the game isn't available for pre-order and isn't available for purchase? In reality, with a game like Football Manager, it makes way more business sense to save your marketing budget until the game's out there and then try and hook in the people who aren't your people who buy the game every year. Because let's face it, I imagine for, what, it's 80% of the people here, you probably buy the game every year or at least every other year. And you're kind of in that routine. Like, there's not a lot of point in spending a big marketing budget trying to hit the hardcore FM fans because they're already engaging with content. They're already going to pre-order it. You're better off waiting until your product's already out there and then marketing it and then pushing it hard on Sky Sports and stuff where people can have an impulse buy and then hope that they become one of those kind of yearly buyers. That's why I think the idea of having the early adopter bonus is a really nice one in terms of, you know, if you own a previous Football Manager, you get it for free. Oh, not for free, but you get, like, you know, you discount off. I think it was like 15% off if you own the previous free. Oh. Is there a way to add a shortcut to reload last save game? Is that a thing? In interface? Will we get a sun tonight? Right, let's just have a look at this. Preferences, shortcuts, Load last save game. Right, I'm going to make this P. No, what letter am I going to make this? L? I don't really use L for anything in game. Oh, it's assigned to match camera zoom out. Of course it is. I mean, I use that all the time. Did that remove it? I mean, it says it's removed, but it still shows the L to the left. Load last save game. Add new L. Confirm. Okay, that works. I'm actually doing this all night. I hope not. I hope we just get a sun and it's not that bad. But it could go on for a while. It could go on for a while. I mean, look, there's 350 of you here. There's nothing more you'd rather be doing with your Monday nights than like looking at me play and reload the same day over and over again. That's what you're here for. Let's be honest. The odds are very, very small. I can see you finally getting us in and being trash. I mean, this might turn into like a survival mission. Like, you know, we could be doing this for like the next however many days, and I'll slowly be crying. It's either this or revising. Why not both? Why not watch me do this whilst revising? Darcy Gerard Cartwright. I did notice that name for a player. Last time I did this, I got one very, very quickly. I can't see it happening like that again. I also got one with the Gibraltar save after a few hours. I don't know if I've got really lucky, you know, a few times, and maybe now it's going to take me years. I mean, that could be problematic, couldn't it? People kind of forget I got a son in the Gibraltar save, but it happened so near the end, it wasn't really significant. Can't wait till you get one off stream, Kappa. Some people, well, someone tweeted me about saying, oh, you and Benji should do a network game together. Is that something that people will be interested in? I'm curious. It might be something that we only do, you know, occasionally, maybe once or twice a week. Just on stream. But obviously Ben got sacked from Fulham, so I don't know what his streaming plans are now. But I might run that by him. It might only be like once a week. You know, maybe we could make it every Sunday or something. We do it for a few hours. I didn't hit continue. I'm not a smart man. So what we could do is we could do like a multi-stream where you can see both people's perspectives in the chat. I think there's a way you can get it so the chats merge as well, so you can watch both. You know, both of us play it. Ben's not here, is he? He's never here. He's playing FIFA at the moment. There's no the space there. Yeah, he got sacked last night. I actually was talking to him about it this morning. I was like, Ben, what happened last night? I woke up and just saw sacked. Not ideal for Ben. Got a weird cramp in my legs. Dominic Clegg, how good were you? You're not actually that good. So, folks, how long are we going to be going for, do we reckon, to get a son? Like, any predictions? Any at all? I'm thinking the next 5 reloads. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling confident. I can't wait until you miss a son and it gets clipped. That'd be the end. A week. That's not optimistic, guys. That's not optimistic. Right, he's not there. Right, next. Oh, we've got the shortcut set up. 10 more reloads. July the 27th. 13 hours, 23 minutes and 28 seconds. It's going to get to like Friday this week and I'm still going to be doing it. In my sleep, I'm going to be hitting like the reload button. This is like a pack opening. It's just a Football Manager pack opening, guys. If everyone raises their Vidukas, I think it's going to happen sooner. That's how the universe works, right? FM18 will be out, can you imagine? If people raise their Vidukas, I think it's more likely. Apparently. You don't have to play the game for 10 years to get a son. That is on FM Classic. It's like an unlock that you get automatically in FM Classic. This is the one. Say my name, please. You have a really difficult name to say. I'm going to call you DR. I tried to say your name. That was my attempt. Vidukas are being raised in the chat. I will say, I love that Viduka emote. I mean, could Viduka be written bigger or is it okay size-wise? What do we think, folks? Oh, he's not here. I got my hopes up. How good's this guy? He's okay. Dogmas are being raised by Snakers only. I mean, welcome to the chat, Snakers. How are you doing today? Do we believe, folks? Do we believe that we will get a son today? What was my last name on FM? The Space. That's the last name we're looking for, The Space. I'm just waiting for the next Space will be the best player of his generation. I mean, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, Jason. Oh, he's quite good. Oh, say goodbye, everyone. Say bye to Jason. In a parallel universe, he might have been the one. But not in this universe. If we get another Jamie the Space, what happens? Like, does the world begin to end? We're looking for a kid for our manager, MC Loud. Which is, there's a very slim chance of it happening. Not to buy Jason's there. Everyone's saying bye to Jason. It's sad. It's a sad parallel universe that we've just left. He could have been the one. I mean, what are the odds on the sun being good? What are the odds? I feel like they're slim. Craig Davis, could you have been the one? You could have been. My last name's The Space. I'm really paranoid that I'm going to miss a son. I'm really... I'm like having to double check it. I'm really paranoid I'm going to miss it. Has anyone been keeping count? I should have it bounce every time I hit L. It like counts one on the ticker. That way we'd know how many... Donnarumma got injured. I mean, that's not ideal. I mean, I kind of hope my son isn't in this one now. If you get a son, you have to call him Bottle the Space. What if his name was Edu the Space? Whereabouts does my mouse need to be to click on the youth team? That's the question. Whereabouts does my mouse need to be for youth team? I'm trying to optimise this as much as possible. Gutierrez, how good were you? Oh, he's insane. Should we check what his potential would have been? Should we check what his potential would have... Let's have a look. Oh, I've not got it on. I can't check it. Never mind. Goodbye, Chris Gutierrez. How good was James Wilson? Oh, there were two good players. Goodbye. There's a solitary tear running down my cheek. Can we ever buy Chris? Hashtag bye Chris. I wonder how many like incredible regens we've missed. How many do you reckon we've missed? Then we get a son and he's just like the worst of like the worst bunch of players ever. Rude Krull. I mean, I've got to be honest. There's like a good set of like good regens coming in. I'm feeling positive. Although our son could be the next Teddy Aguirre. Yeah, that'd be bad. One-star potential son. Don't even joke about it, Renz. Don't even joke about it. Has anyone been keeping count? Anyone been keeping count? I feel like, I've got to be honest, we're doing it quite efficiently at this point. The speed at which we're reloading is pretty good. I mean, they're all rubbish. I'm going to get repetitive strain injury in my left hand. Just from hitting L. Do you reckon if I hit the fit... Right, let's try this. The fidget spinner. Give me a sun, fidget spinner. Give me a sun. This is the one. This is the one. The fidget... I mean, what happens if the sun actually appears now? What do we do? Like, what do we do if it happens? Like, what are the scenes going to be? I mean, it would have been incredible. It's not happened. Who's Simon Grove? Oh, he's quite good as well. Oh. It's another one gone through the net. Fidget the space. Right, I might use my nose on this one. You know, Matt HD Jack Gamer, he had the nose pack back in the day. Let's give it a go. Are you ready? There we go. Right. If people are wondering how's he continuing, these side buttons on my mouse are bound to continue. I'm going to dab the nose pack and the dab and the hat on. Quick, get the hat on, Jack. Get it on. Right. I've sold a lot of my dignity there for it not to be a good intake with a sun. There definitely wasn't a sun there. I'm paranoid I'm going to miss it. I mean, the insanity has begun. Does anyone know what time we started? Does anyone know what time we started? Alright, let's try this one. Cheers, Football Manager. Thank you. Thank you for the sun. It's much appreciated. Come on. You'll never get a sun for the dab. Is that how it works? Oh, he's not there. He's not there. Right, next one. The Smurfs are listening. Smurfs, if you're real, for me, right now, prove your existence. Prove I'm not crazy. Just give me the sun. Just give me the sun. You have to do other things than dab to get a sun. I thought that's how you got a female pregnant, was by dabbing. Are you telling me that's not how it works? Suns fly together. Is that vodka? I wish it was vodka. That'd soften the pain. It's water, unfortunately. Can we get curry dogs in the chat? I'm putting curry dogs in the chat. I've got desperate too. Get your curry dogs in there. The song playing right now is called Make Me More, and it's by Code Culture. Oh, sorry. Make Me Move by Culture Code. I can't read. I've gone insane. The curry dogs are in the chat. It's going to happen. One day. My brain is not working at this point. I've already hit the point of insanity. Maybe I spun the fidget spinner the wrong way. Alright, let's try it the other way. I'm an anti-clockwise fidget spinner. Come on, spinner. This is the one. This is the one. The fidget spinner has power. Should I do a discard pack, guys? Oh, God, can you imagine if it actually turned out to be the player? Carl Higgins. Oh, it hurts. It hurts inside. He's so good. Oh, he's so good. I want to cry. I mean, watch this intake where we get a son be a rubbish one. Oh, I'm so sad. Thank you for clipping the dab, Rasmus. Thank you. Right, concentrate. Concentrate, Jack. If you concentrate, then the player will come. Maybe I did dab the wrong way. Luke Bennett, how good are you? Oh, he's okay. I don't know why I look at these players. It just makes me more upset. What else is there to try? The hat? The hat? Is the hat one? Alright, let's try it. The hat intake. Alright, here we go. Get the beanbag over here. Mate, I didn't have the hat on when I hit continue. Does that impact it? Do we know? Leave the room pack. Right, the hat's on. Arsenal can be ready for this match at this stage. It's true. Find a good regen, then rename them. Oh no, guys, the stream has mysteriously dropped. Oh, look, there's a sun. Oh, he's got 200 PA. How good are you? Why? He's not that good. Do the splits intake / do the Jack's torn his hamstring intake. Right, next pack is the Weetos pack. Look, I even had that ready. Weetos smells really good. Right, I'll get a handful of Weetos. Do you remember the old man who used to be on the Weetos pack? What happened to the old man on Weetos? Right, cheers to the old Weetos man. This is the one. People on YouTube will enjoy this save. They'll love it. We'll turn this into a time lapse. It's got to happen soon. It's got to happen soon. Welcome to getting trolls in Zero Box. Those were the days. Say my name and make me YouTube famous at Workspace. Who are you? I can't read your name. The old man on the Weetos pack ironically died due to lack of fibre. Jack, when you put this on YouTube, please over the top edit it like a pack opening. What, every single one? See you later, Sir Hale. Thank you for watching the stream, dude. Gotta say, shout out to the subscribers today. There's been a few new guys. Do greatly appreciate it. We're only 8 subscribers away from another new emote. We're getting there. It's going to happen soon, TM. But, yeah, we've got one emote spot. I don't know what we're going to have for that. I think people were saying they want a trampoline. I think we can make that happen. It took Mario about 1 season to become a Regista. You need to throw the chair like rope to shore. Is that how it works? The question is, when your son walks out, will it be a Czech-esque walkout or a team of the season Ronaldo-esque walkout? That's the question. Come on, where is he? He's got to appear soon. Look at this intake. Carragher. That's not Carragher's son, is it? That would be good. It's not happened. Oh, right. Yo, we just had a donation. Who's that from? Rasmus. God damn it. Snakers, there's your moment of fame. Thank you very much for the donation, Rasmus. If you didn't know, Snakers was the person who asked for me to say their name to make them famous. I've been outplayed there by Rasmus. I'm a fool. Can you get sons with other people? It is possible. It is possible. I really hope the son's better than Jamie the Space. Right, come on, son. Give me a son. I mean, what do I do when I get the son? Oh my god, he's really good as well. You just know the one that we get with our future son is going to be the one where he's rubbish. I'd say Keane over Mbemba Lamps, personally. I'll make the thumbnail for this stream, like, you know, like the over-the-top, like, screaming fangirl face, so you know it's a sick opening. Jamie the Space was Team GB captain at the 2072 World Cup, Olympics. 72, 74? Someone's going to be able to find that out for me, I'm sure. Can anyone remember that? It was Team GB manager. Those were the days. Those were the days. I'm still really paranoid I'm going to miss it when it's the sun. YouTube video name should be, oh my god, I got a son gone sexual gone wrong. The odds on getting a son are really, really slim. I don't think Football Manager ever stated them, but I heard it was around like 1 in 10,000 per player as well. But I don't actually know. I might find that out. Jamie the Space was FM 14 with Oxford. It would have been about 3 years ago this year. Do I want to click on him and see how good he is? I mean, look at him. Look at him. Oh, he's not as good as the American guy we had earlier. Does make me sad, though. We could be here for a while, you know. If you want to get your tent out, kind of pitch it up. I don't blame you. Yo, Snakers. Get wrecked, Jack. Hashtag Rasmus equals legend. Thank you very much, Snakers. I mean, you've got your fame now. Are you happy, Snakers? You know, been trolling in the chat earlier. The striker at Lewis was Matthew Lewis. I had left to take a shower and we're still at it. We're never going to leave. Every time you see these regions, just think of Eddie Perez and you'll feel better. It's true. It's true. Come on, just give me one good son. Give me a son. I don't ask for a lot. How's Chris Orme these days? I've not talked to Chris in a little while, but he moved to the States, I think, last year and he got married. So congratulations, Chris. Wherever you are, cheers. See, if you don't know Chris, he was one of the kind of he used to work on FM Hub, Was it FM Hub? I don't want to get the site wrong now. It was FM Hub, right? Fan site. But he did some work on there. He used to stream quite often. Really nice guy. Really genuine guy as well. Welsh chap. Yeah, he got married last year, I believe. And he's living in the States right now. So I'm glad that it's kind of worked out for him. Did this song just mention something about an erection? I'm just going to assume it said... He definitely didn't say erection. I've got a dirty mind. Yeah, we are the right age, Paddy. I actually used the in-game editor to edit the age. We did a straw poll about that. Now you can put Gone Sexual in the title, it's true. I'm really paranoid I'm going to miss the sun. Let's have a look at him. Oh my god, they're so good, some of these players. Oh, I want to cry. I'm sorry if you came in here wanting to win the league. Or wanting to see me try and win the league. Arsenal is the next game. I mean, do we just play our son when we get one? Not if we get one, when we get a son. Hello, can you give me an idea for a save? You should manage Boston United in the Vanarama North. There's my idea for a save. The weird thing is you've gained viewers in the last hour. If you are one of the new viewers just coming in, I feel sorry for you. But welcome. I'm hoping you're enjoying my slow descent into insanity. I mean, is it slow? I feel like it's actually been quite quick. I've been going for less than an hour. We knew you wouldn't win the league. Don't worry, Kappa. I thought we've done quite a good job at reloading efficiently. I can't believe we had a regen called Jack Black earlier. Oh, do I want to click on him? It's just... Oh, he's mentals! He's literally mental! Oh, no! I mean, his physicals aren't great, but oh, no! Alright, we'll see. What was his name? See you later, David O'Shea. Goodbye. Legit stalling so he doesn't lose to Arsenal. I'm just scared I'm going to bottle it, guys. I'm just scared I'm going to bottle it. Eventually gets a son. The space curtains. Can you imagine? That guy's mentals were so good. He had like 17 teamwork as well. Oh, we've got to have a son eventually, right? It's got to happen. Luis Rodriguez. I mean, why do I do this to myself? He's Uruguayan. What a nationality. There is no the space there. One day, the space will appear alongside like a load of godlike players. With all the goodbyes, it's the regen edition of the weakest link. You are right there, Spur Right. Remember, auto-saving saves. It's true. If you're watching this on YouTube and you've gone until this point, please just spam the comment, like the comment section with just 11111111. Just write one a load of times, you know. Sometimes use the numeric version. Type out 1 if you want. I just want to know that you've got to this point if you're watching the VOD on YouTube. I mean, I hope you're entertained. Oh, it's all going wrong. Oh, what a name. Tommaso Di Vincio. Di Vincio? It's probably Di Vincio, right? I'm sad. Right, we need some more, like, theories of how we can do it. I'm going to try this screwdriver continue. I've got a screwdriver here. Don't know why. I know why I've got a screwdriver on my desk. It's because I was taking apart my PC the other week. So I still have the screwdrivers on my desk because that's how frequently I clear my desk. It's all my props for when I stream, you know. We've got that. We've got a Pharah little statue thing from Overwatch. That's beautiful. We've got some drugs. Don't do drugs, kids, but paracetamol is okay. Oh my gosh, it's another really good intake. No star player there, but just lots of solid players. We've tried the fidget spinner twice, MGY. It didn't work any time. Maybe just try the fidget spinner like horizontally rather than... I've got an idea. The chances are very, very slim of this. Right, I've got an idea. It's the fidget spinner balancing on a thumb. This is the one. I can feel it. This is the thing. Look at that. Oh, the balance. I look like one of those cool kids on YouTube, you know, when they do like... I'm going to pose for the thumbnail. I look a bit like a ninja, don't I? Let's not do that. Right. There's no sun. People are trolling saying you missed a sun. Fidget spinner on your nose. It's a metal fidget spinner. I don't want to take my own eye out. This makes me moist. God. What other stuff can we do? There's not that many props. I know what we can do. I know what we can do. I've got an IRL loot box. Thank you, Ben Winty. Have a good evening, man. Right. It's the loot box pack. It doesn't really spin like a fidget spinner. But I've got an Overwatch loot box. This is the secret. This is the secret right here. This is going to give us everything we need. Right, this is the one. Watch this. It's not the one. It's not the one. Dongers are being raised in the chat. Raise them. Raise dongers for this reload. If everyone writes it, there are currently 380 people watching us reload to try and get a sun. Raise your dongers. Get it in the chat. The more people write, the more power. The problem is that instead of impregnating women, you're playing with a fidget spinner. Got to put the loot box on your head. We'll try that next. Raise your dongers. There's 400 people here almost. Raise them. Get them up in the air. Where I can see them. It didn't work. You can one more raising of the dongers. One more raising of them. Keep it going. The chat's now full of dongers. Keep raising them. This is how we get a sun. This is how we get it. This is the one. The whole chat is now filled with dongers on my end. This is the one that makes the difference. Right, this is the one. I believe. The chat is filled with donger raising. Thank you to everyone who is watching. I do appreciate it, guys. Is this the time we get a sun? Come on, FM. Come on, FM. Maybe I should play the Viduka song. It's not worked out, guys. It's not worked. We can lower the dongers. Lower them. It's not worked. Just double checking. I'm a bit paranoid still. I did notice there was a Wayne Shaw, obviously. Never lower the dongers. What have I done? What have I encouraged from chat? Right. Lower your dongers is now being spammed instead. Genius. Viduka song or dongers lowered. Dan Hart. Do I want to see how good he is? Do we want to see how good? Let's have a look. Oh, he's good. He's really good. Oh. I mean, this fills me for hope that in the future we might actually get a good regen generate at us. Right. Let's try the Viduka song. We've tried a few different things. I think it's time to whip out the Viduka song. Right. Let's go back to the start. Okay, chat. This is going to get us through it. I can feel it. Sing along if you know the words. Raise your Vidukas if you're a sub. Get those Vidukas raised. This is the one. This is the one. Keep it going. The chat is now just filled with memes. I love it. Mark Viduka. I wish I could sing. Mark Viduka. Come on, chat.
Defense was strong, but you needed youth. Attacks and Woodgate too, just to stop Ronaldo.
It's a great song, let's be honest.
Well, they tied my dog to the physio's chair with Catamo.
Come on, game. This is the one.
But from our team they
Can't stop. They can't take Mark Viduka, guys. Mark Viduka. Mark Viduka. Mark Viduka. Mark Viduka. I feel at peace with the world and the universe. Do I want to take a peek? Oh, it hurts. Yakubu's touch. I'm loving this song. Mark Viduka. Mark Viduka. Is this the one? No, it's not the one. Do we listen again? Again. Let's give it another try. It's probably just a glitch in the system that it didn't work that time. Imagine this being your first time in the stream. This song, the memes, the reloading, the singing. If it is your first time here, welcome. It isn't normally like this. I promise you. I promise you. This isn't normal. Maybe like once every week it turns into this madness. I apologise. I mean, hopefully you enjoy your stay. I encourage you to hit the follow button. Everyone has to sing along for it to work. Maybe you're right. If you know the lyrics, start typing them in the chat, guys. Oh my god, there's a sick intake this year. Oh, he's really good. He's really good. He's not bad either. He's got 20 determination. Goodbye. I'm too busy singing, guys, to read chat. Come on, chat. It's happening. I can feel the energy. I can feel it. This song makes me emotional. It's not working, is it? It's not working. Maybe I'm out of touch. I will warn headphone users, if we do get a son, you might be deafened. Yakubu's touch. It's not worked. It's not worked. Maybe Mark Viduka isn't real. Maybe he isn't everything. Where did the hat go? It's down here. Mark, maybe you're not everything. Maybe you're not everything, Mark. I'm. Next thing you know, chat, you're gonna be telling me Santa isn't real. See, I don't know what you've linked to me, Snakers. That's my concern with you. Well, we'll listen to it. I've been rickrolled for the first time in so long. Fuck you, Snakers! Fuck you! Fuck you so much! I've been rickrolled! Oh no! Well, I have to listen to it now. I'll do the dance. I need sunglasses. I don't have any. I'm getting into this song too much. Never want to give you up. Never gonna turn around. I can't run around. I don't want to get tangled up in my cables. I don't want to go on live stream fails, basically. I can't believe I got rickrolled. I can't believe I got rickrolled. I can't believe. I literally can't believe I got. Fair play, Snakers. Fair play, Snakers. Oh God! All right, youth team. It's a good song. I've been I can't believe I actually got rickrolled. I feel violated. I mean, it keeps going on. It keeps going on. We're only just past halfway. I don't know how to feel. Give you up. Never gonna give you up. He has some smooth moves, Rick Astley. Like, what a man. I'm never clicking another link from chat ever again, just so you guys know. It's all gone wrong. It's so catchy. I'm really paranoid I'm going to miss the sun appearing. Listen to the Ducks, right? The Ducks song. The worst thing is I know the words to the Ducks song.
Tell me the duck story.
Bum bum bum, ba-dum ba-dum. A duck walked up to a lemonade stand and he said to the man,
Run in the stand. Hey, bum bum bum. Got any grapes? The man said, no, we just serve lemonade. It's cool and it's fresh and it's all homemade.
Can I get you a glass?
I'll
The duck
pass.
said, I'll pass.
And he waddled away, waddle waddle. And he really next day, bum 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 bum. I'm gonna stop.
The duck walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man, run in the stand. Hey, bum bum bum. Got any grapes? The man said, no, like I said yesterday. We just sell lemonade, okay? Why not give it a try?
Jack for X
The duck
Factor.
said, goodbye. Then he waddled away.
Waddle waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle waddle. Till the very next day, bum 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 bum.
When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man,
Run in the stand. Hey, bum bum bum. Got any sons?
the man said, look, this is getting old. I mean,
Got any
lemonade's
sons?
all we've ever sold. why not give it a go? The duck said, how about no?
And he waddled away, waddle waddle. And he waddled away, waddle waddle waddle. And he waddled away, waddle waddle waddle. If this is your first time watching my stream, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay.
When the duck walked up to the
Yeah, if you've just walked into the stream, I apologise. You must be wondering what is happening.
got any
I mean, the fact that we've actually gained viewers over the last hour, I mean, fair play if you're one of the people coming in.
I'll glue you to a tree and leave you there.
Don't glue the duck to the
So
tree.
don't get too close. The duck said, adios.
I'd say adios to duck. I'd say adios too.
Waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Till the very next day.
Bum 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 bum.
When the duck walked
It keeps going.
up to the lemonade stand, and he said to the man, run
Stay, because I'm not clicking any more links that you link.
got any glue? What?
Got any glue?
No, why would I? Oh, then one more question for you.
We're not listening to the Duck Song 1 and 2, just so we all know. We're not listening to 2 and 3, sorry. It's not happening.
And the man just stopped. Then he started to smile. He started to laugh. He laughed for a while. He
I mean, it's a
said,
happy song at least.
let's walk to the store. I'll buy you some grapes, so you won't have to ask anymore. So they walked to the store.
Yo! Yo, yo, yo. Ilo Slug, thank you very much for the $5 donation. Snaker's Appreciation donation. God damn it. You guys are like revolting.
My day. Do you think
Listen to the 18 plus version. I don't want to get my Twitch account banned. Hey Gio, what's going on, dude?
this store has any lemonade? Then he waddled away.
Waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away. I mean, I don't even know. So if you are just tuning into the stream wondering what's happening, we're trying to get a son. So in Football Manager, if your manager is over the age of 35, there is a very, very slim chance on every single youth intake that you get a son. So what you can do is you can save the day before youth intake, like words in here, continue forward once and repeatedly reload. We have used the in-game editor, I want to make that clear, to change my manager's age to 35, so he's old enough to get the son. Because otherwise, it would, I think my manager was only like 27, so it would have been 3 years. We did a Twitch poll, kind of asked the chat, and the poll was pretty much in favour. I'm going to refresh the results now. There was 67% of people were in favour of like going for a son today. I mean, they just want to see me suffer. Oh, come on. I'm going to be honest. I'm starting to, like, the cracks are beginning to show. The cracks are beginning to show. Maybe we should try some High School Musical. You see, I don't want a Twitch VOD to get muted in the future for other people, but then it is going to be up on YouTube in the not too distant future. See, there's going to be some people like, yes, High School Musical, and some people are like, no, no High School Musical. I feel like it's going to divide the viewers. Yo, we just had another donation. Alaskui. Sorry, I always ruin your name. How do you say Aluski? Watch this, right? Let's have a look. What is this link? It better be stream friendly. God damn it. God damn it. Do I have to listen to this all? I feel like I should. I hate everything. I hate everything. The chat's so happy about this. Right. That's enough of that. We go again. I'm slowly losing my insanity. Right, I've got the song that's going to help us here, guys, but I do need your help for it to work. So I encourage you to help me here, okay? 7 minutes long. I think this might have been playing during the stream when we last got a son. So, you know, if you know the song, if you know what's coming, get on board with it. I need your energy. It might be a Space Jam Sandstorm remix. This is an incredible song, just to be clear. You can put all your troll faces in. It's not changing anything. I mean, why would you not want this song? Chat, you all know what's coming. If I don't see doo-doo-doos in the chat, there's going to be a riot from me. The chat is rioting. I don't care, chat. You v me, let's go. No, that's not. I don't. Stay, don't leave, don't leave. Where are you going? I don't even know what's happening now. We're doing memes now, chat. We're doing memes now. Right, get it in the chat. I'm going to get in now. Oh, the sound is coming. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Can you hear that? I can hear that. Come on, doo-doo-doos. We need them. It's how we get a son. The chat's been taken over by doo-doo-doos. Come on, chat. Everyone, get your doo-doo-doos in there. Everyone has to get doo-doo-doos in. There's 350 of you. We need to whip up a storm. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. You've got to believe. This is how you get a son. You know, some people when they bring a girl home, they'll put on some smooth music, you know. I put on this. They don't often hang around for much longer. We're trying for a son forever. We're not stopping. We will get a son. No matter how low the percentages are, it's gonna happen. I believe. Guys, we're not even halfway through. Actually, we are halfway through the song now. I've lied. I mean, this is an absolute tune. His name is going to be Do the Space. I feel like I've missed why people are rioting now. I've missed it. just want a son. I just want a son. I don't understand why the chat's rioting. The reason you're still watching this, Antjam, is because you're loving it. If you support Jack, raise your Vadookas. This stream is both the best and worst stream I've ever been in, and I love it. I wish I could explain what's happening. I entered it there because the chat's rioting. Can we have a hashtag Snakers out in the chat? Get it in there. Hashtag Snakers out. We will get a son. It's gonna happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Has anyone been keeping count? I think we must be at over 100 right now. Geo Thornton donated $2. Don't you have to be manager for 10 years on FM to get a son? That is only an FM classic that you have to be manager for 10 years, I believe. Is it? It's not. Do you have to be manager for 10 years? Now I'm doubting myself. Is it 10 years? I thought that was just FM classic. Does anyone know? Now I'm paranoid. Snakers, play this, courtesy of Atliski. You've said this, but then you've not linked it. What was Atliski linking? Oh, there we go. We want this. Let's have a look. What is this song? Oh, for God's sake. Why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me? Is it 10 years? Now I'm paranoid. I've like fucked up here. I've been sat doing this for ages. This song isn't helping. Do you have to manage for 10 years? Oh my god. Is that an actual thing? Is it 10 years? Does anyone know? Oh my... Please tell me it's not. Has anyone done it without being manager for 10 years? I want to just lie down. I thought 10 years was for the FM Classic. I might be wrong. Oh, I don't even know. I want to lay down and think about my life. Oh, okay. It's not 10 years. Okay. Okay, panic over, everyone. Okay, I thought I just wasted a lot of hours of everyone's time. Oh, I want to lie down. You've got me panicking. You've got me panicking, Gio. Oh, gosh. We're not listening to that Jake Paul song, I'm sorry. Oh, gosh. Right, let's put on some normal music again. Ben, do you want to hop on for a chat? You can keep me company. I need someone to stop me losing my sanity. We've tried music, we've tried song. Snakers, what song is this? See, I'm a little bit paranoid. I've got to be honest about clicking links that people send during the stream because I have no idea what it could be. Okay, this is the last thing I'm going to click on, but I do appreciate the donation, Snakers. Right, what song is this? Is this the same song? Right, I'm listening to it once. I'll listen to it once. The Disney Channel flow. It actually makes me feel sad. Like, genuinely, this song makes me feel sad. I'm turning it down. Thank you very much for the donation again. Play this alright. More songs. Okay, this will be the last song that I play. Gio, sorry. Play I Can't Dance High School Musical equals banger. Thinks if I play High School Musical, everyone will leave. Maybe if I dance, that'll make people stay. Jub, I forgot you're still here. How are you holding up? You're not the kind of person who tolerates this kind of stream, I feel like. It's so bad. I've listened to 1 minute and 22 seconds. What is Snakers lit? What was this last one? Let's see what this last one was. Rice Gum. I'm not listening to it. I'm sorry. I listen to a lot of people. I'm not listening to Rice Gum. The chat is rioting. Send help. Where do I report the stream? Nowhere, Ben. Ben, do you want to come on the stream? Were you muted? Did you have me muted for that bit? I just want a son. I just want a son. I just want a son. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. The Disney Channel flow. Oh God, the lyrics are so bad. The lyrics. My sanity's gone. Thank you to everyone who is watching. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the suffering here. Ben can lift our spirits. I mean, the odds on getting a son are just really slim, and I've got lucky before getting one. Okay, I'll listen to the start of the Rice Gum song. I'll listen to the first minute.
I wasn't about to go in, but like now I feel like I have to, I mean,
It's just bad.
but like, fuck it.
Chat's trolling me. I want to say hashtag something. It's so bad. I don't understand. I just want a son. I just want a son. I just want to cry. Hey Zyla Live, what's going on, dude? Why are we listening? I'm sorry. These song requests have got to stop. We've listened to Rice Gum. Someone suggested High School Musical. We've tried Sandstorm. We've tried the Mark Viduka song. I'm running out of options. My mind is slowly failing. I mean, it's got to happen eventually, right? It's got to... I hope so. I hope so. I'm actually going to cry if we don't get it tonight. I've got work in the morning. I don't want to go to bed until I have a son. Come on. Is this the one? The space? There's not one called the... Right, we go again. We go again. Play Wilkins on fire. Brain power all riot. What is up with the chat rioting today? I don't even know what the brain power song is, but everyone's writing it, and I don't know if you're trolling me. We've already listened to the Duck song. That didn't help. What is brain... I mean, should I know what the song Brain Power is? Oh, gosh. Right, I'm going to click on this. What is it? Is this the song? I mean, I'm really paranoid that it's going to blare out something that shouldn't be played on Twitch. I'm way too trusting of you guys. I mean, what is the meme behind this song? Jack, when are you going to throw in the towel? Never. Never. Alright, the chat is turned up. I hope you're happy now. Is this okay? Okay, volume? We will get a son eventually. It's going to happen. I believe. It's got to happen eventually. Why are we listening to this? Like, what is this meme? What is this meme? I don't understand. Give me my son. Oh, God. I don't get it. Can someone explain the meme? I don't understand. I don't understand the meme. Someone explain. I'm sleep deprived. I want a son. I mean, the chat has just turned into memes. And I don't understand the meme. Is this what it's like to be an old person? I came here for a chill stream before I sleep, before an exam tomorrow, and I just can't leave. I'm sorry. I don't understand. I don't understand. What is this song? It's awful. Is that the meme? Thank you, Snakers, for the donations. I hope your co-workers watch. I mean, some of them will. I will get asked questions about this tomorrow at work. Jack, why are you so tired? When I was trying to have a son whilst listening to dank memes, is what I'll tell them. We're only halfway through this song. We're only halfway through. What is this? Why is this a thing? I mean, it's got to change up at some point, surely. Surely it's got to change at some point. What is this? What are the lyrics? I mean, I assume that's what you guys are typing out, but I don't understand. I mean, I'm worried that I'm going to miss my son at this rate. I don't get it. It sounds shit. I mean, is that the joke? What's happened to the chat? I don't understand. What am I doing? If you're just tuning in, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I'm trying to get a son. Chat's been linking me some songs. What's the point of that? How does this song have 8 million views? I don't understand. Who just donated? Thank you very much to Dr. Benji. How much to make this stop? I think that's enough, Ben. I mean, how long till it's over? There's a minute and a half. There's a minute and a half of this. What even is this? I don't understand. Like, is this a meme? Is this what the kids call a dank meme? I've never felt so out of touch. I feel like I'm quite well versed in internet culture. I don't understand what this is. Like, what is this? Oh god, it just keeps going. It just keeps going. I mean, the chat is full of the lyrics. So clearly, I'm trying to think what it sounds like. It's almost over. 15 seconds. I can do it. I can see the light. I can see the light. It's about to end, is it? Right, that's I'm literally never listening to that song again in my life. My head hurts. The chat's still posting the lyrics. God damn it! If you're just coming into the chat, welcome. I don't even know what's happening. I think it's over. I think it's over. I think we're free. Silence feels weird. At what point does Snakers just get time? At what point do I just get Moobot to filter out the lyrics? I feel a bit uncomfortable not being able to hear anything. I mean, to the 300 of you who are watching this at gone midnight, at least if you're in the UK or in kind of Europe, I don't know why you're still here, but I'm grateful. How good's this guy? Oh my god. Look at all these regens that we're just missing out on while we load for a sun repeatedly. See you later, STFN TV. Thank you for watching, dude. Do you even meme? I occasionally meme. I mean, I hope the stream hasn't been muted on Twitch, otherwise you're going to have to catch this on YouTube. It originates in the 2013 music game Sound Vortex. Okay. Is that like Osu? I know Osu. Do the kids still play? Is Osu still played by the kids? No way. No way. No way. Oh, he's not a son. Oh. Oh. I thought he was going to be Steven Gerrard's son. It's a sign. We're close. I thought he was going to be Gerard's son because Gerard is a staff member, but it's not. Oh, it's so sad. I have an exam tomorrow, but this is worth it. I'm glad. I'm glad. My head hurts. This brain, I kind of want to listen to it again. Is that a problem? Like, it's kind of catchy. It's kind of catchy. I'm kind of missing it. Is that I kind of want to listen to it again to see if it's any better on the second listen. The chat's just like, no. The chat is very split on the yes and no of that song. I don't, like, does it get better? I mean, it can't be worse, can it? I've never seen a chat so divided on something. It's like split down the middle between yeses and nos. I'm gonna listen to the nos. I'm really worried that I'm gonna miss the sun. If we get one, I'm just not gonna notice him. I need to lay down. I've got work in the morning. And I'm sat here doing this. Do you ever have those moments in life where you sit there and kind of question your life choices that got you to where you are? Because this is one of those moments. My flatmate just burst through asking about that noise. Has it really been 2 hours that I've been trying for a sun? I mean, I do actually have to go to bed at some point, but we'll just come back tomorrow and do it all over again. Oh, God. I don't want to do it again tomorrow, but I will do it again tomorrow if we don't get it done today. I mean, chat is literally rioting. I mean, I say chat. It's mostly snakers. I just want a sun. I just want a sun. This is the best time to have a deep chat. Is it bad that I really want to listen to Brain Power again? Is there any remixes of it? Let's find out. Does anyone remix it to make it sound good? I mean, there's a 10-hour version. Someone did a shorter version with lyrics. I'm going to listen to the shorter version. Okay, so this video starts off with a warning. If you have epilepsy or something like that, do not watch this video. Watch it at your own risk. Alright, well, I'm going to click off the video and just leave it playing. I mean, that's a really good intake. It's only 2 minutes. Think about it that way, chat. Like, it's got to get better. It's got to get better. It can't stay this bad forever, this song. Adrenaline is pumping. It's kind of catchy. I think if I was drunk, I'd enjoy it more. It's actually really shit. See you later, Sam. Thanks for watching the stream, dude. It's actually shit. It doesn't get better. It doesn't get better. Come on, is this the one? No, no, it's not. I've had enough. Kill it. It's dead. The chat's in full-on spammy mode. They're going to riot in a second because I've paused it. I've had enough. I'm putting on the hat. I've bottled it. Alright, the hat. Come on, hat. Hat and fidget spinner. Maybe I should stop playing Snoop Dogg in the background. I'm going to do some sick tricks like the kids do. We'll leave it down there. We'll leave it down there. Don't think it broke anything. I can't believe I just did that. Maybe I should go get it again. Right, maybe because I dropped it, that impacted the look. Right. Am I going to upload this to YouTube? Of course. Alright, let's do the... Can I spin and dab? Oh! No, I would have dropped it again. I can't do everything at once. I'm trying to do as many memes as possible at once. There we go. That's still on my finger. Oh my gosh, we've got to have it soon, right? Still not. I swear like we had a Kieran Fitzpatrick before who was good. Jack, you're a tragedy. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. At this point, I can't even argue with it. There is no leg for me to stand on. E3 Sony conference starts at 2 AM. If you get some by then, that'd be great. I've got work in the morning. I've got work. Why am I still here? There's no sun. On to the next one. I'm starting to get pins and needles in my arse. It's a bit of a problem. I've not got the endurance. See you later, Will. Thanks you for watching the stream as always, mate. Do appreciate it. I am over the age of 35 in game. Although we did use the editor to age me because I wasn't old enough. Jack, just don't go into work. I think that's going to go down well. I don't think there'll be anything wrong with that. Jack, why weren't you in work today? Streaming on Twitch. Just dabbing while spinning a fidget spinner. To try and get a son in a video game. I mean, that's... I feel like... You might think that would be really shocking to them. To a lot of my co-workers, they'll just go, oh, okay, so it's a normal stream then. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Family comes before work. The hat is a little warm. I've got to be honest, it's a little... What if we do the fidget spinner in one hand whilst holding the FM mug? Like this, look. I'll balance it and I've got the mug in the other hand. I mean, what could go wrong here? Right. Just check the intake now. It's still spinning. There's loads of long names, but there's no the space. Alright, we go again. I'm keeping it spinning on my thumb. Look at this. I'm like the trickiest person, you know. This is like what the cool kids do, right? You know. Get to Sun and releases him. Ends the song to the sound. Ends the stream to the sound of Rick Astley. Can you imagine? I am actually genuinely worried I might accidentally like get rid of a son. How does the hat look? The hat's pretty comfortable for me. It's just a little warm. You know, in the winter this will do me great. There's no sun. I'm so sad. I forgot about the shortcut that time. That son, that guy Chris, he never actually like left his other club, so he never retired. It's really weird. What time do I have to get up in the morning tomorrow? About 7:30. Hashtag. What is that? What's up with the hashtag Jack Out Snakers? Less of that, son. Maybe I should wear the hat like a fez. We did that before. There we go. Look, I made it into a little fez. It's bounced on top of my head. There we go. Oh, sorry. 7:30 means 7:30. So it's okay at the moment. How do I look? I do feel like I'm slowly going insane. I've got to be completely honest. How are we doing anyway, chat? Let's have a serious discussion, chat. What games at E3 that you've seen are you most excited about? Like, is there one song you're like most excited for it you've seen at E3? I'm trying to make this serious. Quite a lot then. Brain power, for fuck's sake. It's trolling now, chat. Battlegrounds, the console. I think that's an interesting one. Forza. I'm really excited for the Life is Strange prequel. I think Anthem looks pretty good as well. I've got a really itchy leg. Come on, this is the one. Brain power, for fuck's sake. I accept for Microsoft 4D in 4K. Maybe long term, Chris. I'm kind of amazed you're still modded as well, Snakers. I mean, how does the hat look? Looks quite good, actually. It's showing about my fringe being wrecked by the hat being pulled over my head. I still want a reversible Football Manager onesie. When uploading this to YouTube, is there a way to add the chat in the window? There isn't, not for me easily, because I just upload the raw stream footage. But in the link of all the YouTube videos, I do link to the stream VOD. And if you watch the VOD on Twitch, it does have like the chat live as it would have been with the stream. I know Twitch's VOD service isn't always the best in terms of streaming speed, but if I didn't do that, I'd basically have to upload like 7-hour files sometimes to YouTube, but like render them out as well, which isn't too convenient, funnily enough. What is up with all the woobiness? Next song. I need a son. I need a son. Please, game. Just give me a son. Does anyone know what time we started? I think it's been about 2 hours so far. I mean, I appreciate if you've been here since the beginning. It's commitment, especially at this time of night. I'm going to be so happy when we get Sun. I read Spencer as Space. Oh my god. I mean, it's probably a good thing because he's like at the bottom of the list, but for a second I got excited. I think it's fair to say the chat's made this the best and worst stream ever. My leg's really itchy. Maybe this is a sign. I don't know what it's a sign of. I would like a life-size Miles Jacobson alarm clock that wakes me up by stroking my beard and tell me how good of a Football Manager player I am. I feel like a life-sized alarm clock of Miles would be terrifying. I mean, you'd get up in the morning. Not sure how much this speaks to you, but this is the best stream yet. Excellent. I mean, does anyone want a body pillow of me? Because I'll release them if people want them. I'll give the people what they want. Does anyone know how many reloads we've done? Like, roughly. Did anyone, like, at any point get bored and, like, time how many I do every 10 minutes? Oh, it's another Spencer. I keep getting my hopes up. About 7. It's all gone wrong. People want a body pillow of me. Maybe this is the sun is the memories we've made along the way. God damn it. 7 sounds about right. I've actually been hallucinating. Does your body pillow play brain power? Unfortunately not. We didn't sell Coutinho in the end, just Jordan. He is still with us. He actually got a useful goal for us against Zenit in the Champions League. I mean, he's got the last name Holmes Fish. What a name. I've not even been timing how many we do. I reckon we're getting 2, maybe 3 done every 2 minutes. About 40 seconds for each one. We're still going, pie-eating player. We're still going. My sanity's taken a hit. The chat's rioted a few times. I feel like I've aged as well in this time. I've got to be honest. I feel like I've been on an emotional journey. It's going to make, though, when we get the sun, that little bit sweeter. Think about it that way. I mean, I assume there are suns in FM17. Has that someone had a sun in FM17 in the chat? I've got pretty good at how fast I reload the game, let's be honest. Come on, give me a sun. Do it for me, FM. Do I want? Let's see how good he is. Carl Walker. Oh, he's really. Oh, he's okay. Actually, he's not that good. I'll take it back. Got a really itchy leg. Someone send help. Maybe the fidget spinner can help me scratch. Jack, I can't whisper this so no one sees it. Just nickname one of them. We can't just nickname it. It's got to be a legit sun. I had a sun in last year's game, so it was still possible in FM16. My brain hurts. My brain hurts. I really hope your co-workers watch this. I kind of hope they haven't, Snakers. I'm going to be honest. A top choice. You came from my high school anyway. It's true. The worst bit is after all of this, you know, your son will be trash. It's true. It is true, pie-eating player. But I want to believe he'll be good. You know, I want to be positive here. The space. Just show me. Oh my god, look at this intake. Okay, he's really good. He's pretty good too. Oh my god, that intake's sick. Well, we'll never see it. We move on. Sanity is slowly being drained from me. It's not like I've been staring at the same few screens for 2 hours. So we have been streaming now for 2 hours 45, and I think 2 hours of that has probably been doing this. But I appreciate you guys who have watched. I mean, I hope you are enjoying my suffering. I've got to ask, what are you doing whilst you listen to me suffer? Like, how are you spending your Monday morning, well, Monday evening if you're in the States or South America? If you're anywhere else, your early hours of the morning. If you're in Australia, I guess it's fairly early on in the morning. I just want a son. See, everyone just plays FM. Work. Well, I hope I'm making work slightly more tolerable. I mean, is this good background noise whilst you play FM, just listening to me slowly go crazy? We're going to get a son, I believe. It's going to happen. This is the one. This is the one. I believe. I believe. It's not the one. How good is he? He is incredible. Best streamer are you? Come on. This is the one. I'm going to try the fidget spinner again. I mean, I kind of just enjoy playing with the... I almost dropped it again. That would have been awkward. Just kind of enjoy playing with the fidget spinner. It's just sounds bounce on your phone. Come on, this is the one. I mean, what is it with this dubstep? I don't even know. Didn't work. What a bad intake as well. Herbert the Space calling it. I hope it's not Herbert. Like, no, if your name's Herbert, I'm sorry. It's not a great name for my... I wouldn't call my son Herbert, is what I'm trying to tell you. Come on. This is the one. This is the one. I'm gonna... If I get my son and wake up my neighbours, I will apologise them. But it will be worth it. I mean, if you're still watching it on YouTube after the fact, fair play. Fair play. Sorry, I dropped my bag of dongers. What's with the copy and pastas in the chat? I need to get Moobot set up. Moobot needs more modding privileges to clean up your mess. The worst thing is, Snake, is you're actually a mod. You have power in here. Chat, we're all losing our minds as well. If we don't copy and pasta, we'll go mad too. Yo, Donkey34, thank you for subscribing. Can we get some sub hype in the chat? Thank you for subbing, dude, with Twitch Prime. I do greatly appreciate it. Just raise your Vidukas, show him some love. Thank you very much, dude. I hope you're enjoying the stream in some weird capacity. I do greatly appreciate it. Of course, if you are a user of Amazon Prime, you can link up your Amazon Prime account with your Twitch account and you get something called Twitch Prime. There's a few various bonuses you get kind of free stuff for games, but you also get one free subscription every month, which I encourage you to use. Not necessarily on me, but just you, if you've got it, use it. I just want a son. I just want a son. Imagine someone subbing after watching this. I mean, it's questionable, but I do appreciate it. I will say, guys, we are just 7 subscribers away from another new emote. So we've already got one new emote that I'm going to be working on. But with 7 more subscribers, we'd actually get another one. So if you are kind of watching, if you're sat tentatively with your finger over the button thinking, should I subscribe? I encourage you, if you are finding the stream entertaining, if you've been enjoying the streams, obviously, that I've been doing here recently, if you like the content on YouTube, it's a cool way that you can support me. You get some emotes back. And yeah, it is really, really greatly appreciated, although not expected. Another player called Spencer. Every time I see Spet, I kind of think that's, oh, it's one, and it's not. I've been watching the Liverpool v Arsenal game all night now. Oh, sorry, I've been waiting for the Liverpool v Arsenal game all night. I'm sorry. Sorry if that's you. Might as well retire after tonight. There's no topping it. The sad reality of my streams. Is there a way to log into Twitch Prime on an iPad? I assume you can probably do it through a browser, although I've not really looked into it. I just want one good player. I just want one good player. I've not been watching much of the NBA playoffs. I saw that the Golden State were just running away with it. Okay, how long before we get a son? Sweepstakes. Will it be tonight? Will it be tomorrow? We're probably shooting for another half an hour tops. I mean, I've got to be honest, I'm not the biggest hockey fan in the world. I played the NBA games. That's about the extent of my knowledge. I was thinking about picking up the NBA Street-esque game for Nintendo Switch. Is it any good? Nickname Bosch, nobody will know. I'll know. I'll know. 3 weeks from now, minimum. I hope not. I hope not. It's been like an hour and a quarter. I'm beginning to regret voting yes in the straw poll. I mean, you people chose this fate. If you voted yes in the straw poll, you only have yourself to blame. Can we redo it? I'm not stopping now. I've wasted 2 hours of my time. Oh, 67% of people said yes. Oh, it's got to come eventually, right? Jack calls in work sick tomorrow, plays FM Reloading, still doesn't get a son. This is why a dictatorship is better than a democracy. I commend your determination. I do appreciate that, Eric, Alex. I'm not sure why I'm still going at this point. I feel like it's just more the... I feel like, you know, I could be one away from getting it done. Now, I could be one reload away from getting that son, and I can't have that. The first name is randomly generated. The last name would be The Space. The worst thing is, if you saw when I got a son in the Oxford save that we did, it was probably like 10 reloads. I got it really, really quickly. It's a bit like shiny hunting in Pokemon, this. If you don't know, basically there are Pokemon that have like a rarer colour, and there's various means that you can like repeatedly farm said Pokemon and increase the odds of them like being a different colour. It's kind of like that. I'll go to sleep for 8 hours and return and you'll still be... Oh, you will have snapped. I don't really snap, to be honest. The odds are very, very slim. I don't think they've ever been publicly disclosed. I think I was once told it's like 1 in 10,000 per player. So you're looking at about a 1 in 1,020 chance. So I actually think it might be slightly better odds than that, actually, from my own experience. Jack, do you think you would have learned from Cameron that letting people have a referendum was a bad idea? My real job is I work as a marketing artist for a video game studio. I work on Total War games for Creative Assembly. Put shoe on head to prove not pre-recorded. Don't have a shoe. We will get a son. I don't have a shoe. I literally don't have any shoes near me. And I'm not going to get up and get a shoe. I'll put a box of Weetos on my head to show it's not pre-recorded. For fuck's sake. I'm trying to get this to balance. I don't really want to spill Weetos everywhere. Okay, I almost dropped the box of Weetos. Let's stop messing around with Weetos and keep continuing on. That would have been really awkward if I dropped the Weetos everywhere. It has to be a shoe, we don't know. Pre-recorded. Beanbag and head counts now. Yes! Come on! Let's go! Come on! Yes! Yes! Come on! Let's go! Fucking yes, boys! Lee is in the van! Come on! We did it! We did it, chat! Come on! Is he any good? I mean, his physicals are good. It's a bit shitty. I mean, they could be wrong. We didn't get twins, did we? There's a chance. We didn't. We've got Lee. Lee. Do we like the name Lee? We got Fitzgerald as well. I mean, Fitzgerald looks quite good. We've got our Lee the Space. Let's go. Oh my god, that's taken so... Well, I didn't... Save the game. Save the game. Reload. Shit, suddenly redo. I've just saved over the save, so we can't reload. We'll do it next year. Next season. We'll do it every season. Can you imagine? I'm not doing this every week. I've saved over. It's too late. Reload until twins. Can you imagine? Oh god. Playing versus Arsenal. Do we have to? Right, we're playing versus Arsenal. What am I doing? I should point out, the issue I've got here is the Arsenal game is literally a title decider. Actually, oh yeah, if we lose it, we'd go behind them, but we'd have games in hand. Right, Lee, you're playing. I need to make sure he gets a contract, like, immediately. Give him a full-time contract as a hot prospect. Why did we just spend all morning doing that? Put him on 100k a week. We can't edit his potential. Right, Lee. Captain. Play him as a libero. Oh, God. He should just sign with us instantly. Did he sign with us instantly? Yeah, he did. Get in the senior team, Lee. In you get. The scout report isn't too praising of him, but he can improve a lot in the future. He's a Vanarama national quality talent. Should we edit his potential? Like, is that something people want me to do? Obviously, you guys would see what I set it to. Tutor, good idea. Let's tutor him. His determination isn't actually that bad. We don't actually have a good tutor. See, I feel like part of chat wants to see me suffer. So, should we check what his potential is? Let's check what his potential... I know that some people hate the checking of potential. I mean, do we want to change it? No, that's too far. Let's do... I'll do a straw poll. You guys have stayed up to watch this. You can have the say. I don't mind either way. I know for some people I want to do it, and others won't. Personally, I'm kind of I don't really want to because I think it'll be funnier when he's terrible, but then he probably won't ever play for the first team. Editing would make you the next step app. There's a straw poll link in the chat. I mean, someone said switch with one of the other players in the intake. I don't mind. I'm not that averse to editing or not editing him. I know streamers in the past have edited their sons' PAs. See, it's kind of split, which I don't really blame people for. Vote brain power. I think we stick with Lee as he is. We try and make the most of a bad situation and a bad son. If I was to edit his PA, I'd probably set it at like 160, which would be like a good average Champions League. He'd probably start Champions League games, but he wouldn't be like a world beater. But I'm not fussed either way. But he will be on the bench. Right, Lee. You can only play on the left wing. He's left-footed. Right, burn him. I'll post the link again for people who missed it. Right, Lee. Mate. It's a big game for you today, son. I want a good performance from you today, mate. Let's submit. Let's see how we get on. Lee, what number do we give him? What's my lucky number? Let's give him number 24. It's not my lucky number. Right. Will Lee do well? Lead the space. This is your time to shine, son. People have said it's favouritism that I put you in the team today. Prove them wrong. Prove them wrong. Lots of people wanted me to number him 69. Of course you did. Right, come on, Lee. This is your game. This is your moment, Lee. Let's just penalty. I'm going to put him on penalties. I'm not going to put him on free kicks, but we'll put him on pens. Determination should be 20. You spent 2 hours for him. Right, where is he? There he is. We'll keep him highlighted. He's probably going to do nothing all game. This is a must-win game, which I am kind of throwing by playing an awful player. There he is, Lee. Go on, Lee. Brings a tear to my eye. I'm just so proud of him. They grow up so fast. They grow up so fast. He's at the back post. To Lee. Give it to Lee. Dele Alli's there. We'll take it. I'm tearing up a little bit. I'm just proud of him. My boy. Why we started him in this game? One of the stupider things I've done in this save. Look at him there. He's loving it. Well done, Lee. I'm proud of my son. I mean, how's he getting on? He's on a 6.6. We'll give him a little team talk at half time. Right, Lee, where are you, mate? Right. You're capable of better. Lee, there's a lot to come from you. I believe you've got what it takes. I'm not talking to anyone else. It was unreal movement to make space for Dele Alli, right? Let's just highlight him again. Lee the space. Win that, Lee. Has he touched the ball yet in a replay? I don't feel like he has. When he gets his first touch, you've got a cheer. Okay, Donnarumma, nice save. The worst thing is he plays the same position as Edu Perez. No one's thought about this conundrum yet. No one has thought about the situation at hand and the fact that he does take up Edu Perez's spot. Has he touched the ball yet? Like when he touches it, cheer. Hey! Oh, what a ball! What a ball there. He's back post. Asensio scores. Okay, it's 2-0. He's on penalties, don't you worry. Edu can play on the other side. I feel like there's a rift here in the viewers. Oh, Lee. Lee creating the space at the back post. Lee, the space is a footballing genius. Me and Livingston. Take off Bastoni as well, he's tiring. What is this music? Right, turn off the music. This is a serious moment for Lee. He's won again. Look at him, he's a god. Play it to Lee. Okay, Lee, get inside. Run. Run, Lee, you're late. To Lee. Just give it to Lee. Alexander-Arnold, it's deflected. Oh, I thought Lee was going to get there. He's 15. He's 15, bless him. He's just a wee lad. We could still get a penalty. He could still score on his debut. Youngest ever Liverpool goal scorer. I can see it now. His name up in lights. There he is. We'll click on him again. Was it worth trying for a son? I think it was. Lee, go on. Give it back to Lee. He's a bit offside there. He's got a bit lost. Asensio, dive for the penalty. Dive for the penalty, Asensio. There's no shame in it. Not in this situation. Right. Pause the game. Like, Lee, get up top on your own, mate. Get up top, right. Defensive forward is all that he's good at. I mean, he's not great in very many roles, but we'll play you as the advanced forward attack. Right. This is going to work wonders. It's going to work wonders. Look, give it to Lee. Go on, Lee. Can he get the ball through? I mean, look at it. It's just an expert hold-up play. 15 years old, this boy. Give it to Lee. Give it to Lee. Give it to him. To Lee. I mean, I just want him to score. The scenes, if he was to score, it's not happening. If we could still bottle this and draw 2-2. Oh, Livingston wins it. Dele Alli, go on, Lee. Oh, I thought for a second. I thought for a second he was in. I kind of want to know what his potential ability is. So I know if it's worth playing him in all these games, hoping he'll develop. But it's probably going to be rubbish. Dele Alli. To Lee. He's touched it again. He's threaded for Asensio. Finished. Oh, it should have been another. I mean, 2-0 against Arsenal. Lee, man of the match. I'm very happy, boys. Keep streaming until he scores. I mean, we're just beating Arsenal with him playing up top. What was the results in the end on the poll? It was very split. It's a good debut for him. I'm proud. I'm a proud father of my son. Can we have a round of applause for Lee? I'm going to check what his potential ability is. I won't edit it. This also means if his potential ability is really good, you can't accuse me of editing it, because you will have seen me change it. Right, what do we think it's going to be? Let's have a sweepstake here. I'm going to go with 117. I'm going to go with 117. Get a guess in if you want one. 117 is about low-end championship, really. Lots of 200, Rasmus. No one's going really low. It could be like 90. 91. Lots of people are saying around the low end. Right, what's it going to be? 115. I was close. I was 2 out. Oh, God, that current ability is awful. I mean, he's never going to be good. Oh, I'll just cry a little now. Bless him. One day he'll be good. One day he'll be good. Did he have one ambition? I didn't see that. I didn't put below the sportsmanship because I didn't want to see all of them. Bless him. Name him Brain Power. Right, let's get him tutored for a start. He does need tutoring. Alright. João Mario. Take him under your wing. Look after him. Look after him for me, João. At least he's brave. It's true, everyone. I'm surprised how split it is on editing his PA, because I'm not like that fussed either way, but some people are really for it and some people seem really against it. He's broken the record for the youngest ever player, and he's also the youngest ever Premier League player. Youngest ever man. Goes into history books. He's fat. He takes after me, boys. He takes after me, bless him. PAs can't go up. It's locked in. Unless I was to edit it. What is like 120 kilograms in like stone? I don't know why I have it. How heavy is that? That is heavy, but... Jesus Christ! How's he so fast? Why is his strength only 4? He's literally fatter than I am. And he's only 169 centimetres tall. He's a bodybuilder, guys. Right, what's the next game? Right, it's Palace. He can play that game too. So this Palace game will be the last game. Hopefully Lee can get a goal. Your son is a meme. He's a beautiful lad. Bless him. Ali. Edit the potential or he's pointless. All that time wasted. I mean, we could just do something where every time he scores, we up his PA by 1 point. Although that'd get really boring after a while. Apparently Livingston would be a world-class player. Lovely stuff. Now that we all know he's shit, new straw poll question mark. I feel like 5 points a goal is too much. Oh well, he's useless. Wasted 2 hours for a fat short 1:15. Feels bad. Feels bad, man. I think we'll just leave him how he is and see how he gets on. We can keep track of his career. Who knows? Maybe I'll get sacked at some point or go down a few leagues and he'll become my hero player. He's better as a meme. I mean, we could just try for another son next year, boys. Look how bad he is. Alright, Lee, you're playing again, mate. I've got faith in you, though. We'll go with the same team that beat Arsenal last time out. With Lee in the team. Some people will call me biased. Some people will say I'm playing him because he's my son. It's not true. I think he's got potential to go a long way in the game. I think the way I look at kind of using the in-game editor, and I've kind of always thought like this, is I don't really have a problem with someone using it. Just be transparent that you're using it. Oh, okay, well that's a good start. Nice one, Asensio. A son every year, then you'll have to play a starting 11 of sons. That'd be amazing. He doesn't need a bump. He's not lost a game yet. Exactly, Robert Lawley. Exactly. I think you can have a son after every youth intake. I mean, is this now going to become a thing with this save? Right? Every time we just try for a son. If I was going to edit his potential ability, as I said, I'd probably put it to like 160, but I wouldn't change his current ability. And to be honest, having seen his current ability, I don't think he'd reach that potential anyway. Burrito, finish that. Jamie! I've called him Jamie. That's really... I've called him the wrong son's name. It's Lee. It's Lee, Jack. His son's called Lee. Lee. Lee the space. Lee the space. Lee the space. Not Jamie. Jamie came out as an instinct. That's really awkward. Didn't mean it, Lee. Your name's Lee. I knew your name's Lee. That's hilarious. The wrong son name came out 3 years later. That's really... It's like when you call your teacher mum by mistake. I've called him Jamie. He had a chance. I can't believe that. I called him Jamie. I'm sorry, Lee. I'm sorry, mate. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. They just came out, okay? Lee, I've got faith in you, mate. What's his finishing? He's got 6 finishing, 6 composure, and 7 off the ball. Woo! Love it. Can't believe I called him Jamie. It's really awkward. That was a weird instinct. Let's take off Dele Alli for Coutinho as well. The next Harry Kane. I think you'll find he's the next Jamie the Space. I can't believe I just said it without even thinking. That's funny. Oh, Jamie, where are you? Jamie, come back. Oh, he's on a booking. Don't get sent off, whatever you do. Don't be a naughty sausage. Can't have any... We've not had a sending off this season yet. I want to keep it that way. Feed it to Lee. Run, Lee. He's going to give away. He's getting sent off. It's happening. He's gonna get angry. He's going to snap someone from behind. That's how this works. Go on, Lee. Go on. What a ball. Livingston, finish it. He gets the assist. What a ball, my son. The Spaces assist will be played again and again and again. Lee with the playthrough. Look at that. Look at it. Cutting inside. Just a little layoff. Livingston, goal at his mercy. He applauds above his head. He knows it's a job well done. He knows it's a job well done. He's a god. I will say it's testament to the rest of our team that we're playing this well with him in the team. Great play, boys. Good win. 2-0. I love it. Absolutely love it. Right, guys, I am going to end the stream here. Should we go and raid another stream? I want to say firstly, actually, before everyone runs off, thank you for watching today. It's been a really fun stream. Obviously, pretty casual. I feel like this save has maybe taken a bit of a silly turn, but that's fine. Football Manager is about having fun, and I'm having a lot of fun streaming right now, and I feel like with Lee at the helm, anything's possible. Anything is possible, so let's keep it going. In terms of people streaming, should we go and raid another streamer? Who is streaming right now? Let's find someone. Clan is streaming right now. Let's go raid Clan. He hit 12,000 followers today, so go show him some love. Again, thank you to everyone who's been watching. I'll link Clan's Twitch down below. Go check out his Twitch channel. Massive thank you to everyone who followed over the course of the stream. Hopefully you enjoyed today. It was something a little bit different, a little bit silly, but we ended it on a high with Lee the Space. Hopefully he can become the godlike player that we all dream that he can one day become. Anyway, guys, I may be streaming tomorrow. There's a chance I probably won't be. I need to record a few videos and stuff, but I do appreciate you guys tuning in today as always. I'll see you in the not so distant future. Go check out Clan Stream. It's already linked down below. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in a bit.